Hey, hey, kindness starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real with that trill. Give you a thrill that is beauty filled with looks that can kill. Hey, welcome back to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show. Tarot Show. You better act like you know. I gotta do that over. Hey, welcome to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show. Tarot Show. You better act like you know, just in case you didn't get it the first time. Okay, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and trusting me to be your reader. I hope that you consider and decide to subscribe. Join this tribe, this kingdom of God. We're building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. Okay, someone's name is Corey. Okay, Lane, Deshaun, Donovan. I thought when I saw Donovan, I saw Devontae. Josiah or Josiah. Bolt. Did I say Lane? Chingalang. Okay. Ooh. What you do? Tamala, Pamela, Michael, nigga, Davon. Or yo nigga. My motherfucking nigga. God called me mama nigga, okay? But God is really my nigga, okay? Aria, okay, like it's spelled on the Game of Thrones. That showed Game of Thrones child, okay? Amari, that's why you're looking at me like that. Coral, okay? Loyal even, loyalty, royalty. Amari, Amari. Amira, J Bird, J Bird. Somebody doing some selfies right now? Okay. Chief. It could be a chief or something. Her police. Adrian, Ricky. Definitely police. Ricky Ricardo, Lucy. Someone could be named Lucy, pretty. I didn't even get to introduce the topic. The name was just coming out. Lady, okay? A lady. Zenith. Zen. That was giving me like a yoga teacher, some type of practitioner in the spiritual realm, holistic realm. Dookie, okay? Some shit lawyer. It says lawyer and Dookie. Some lawyer was shit, okay? Some lawyer was on some bullshit too. Tommy. Colombia. Someone could be from Colombia, or somebody about to get extradited. And I did a reading like a few months ago that said they only poached you because they were poached, and most of the time they'll poach people and then put them on a hook to poach someone else in order to get themselves out of this poach. Okay. Shout out to the 16, now 17 people up in here. Okay, alignment dungeon. Yeah, somebody try to lock somebody up and keep them in a dungeon, but we gonna roar like a dungeon dragon, roar like a dungeon dragon, roar like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon, roar. But yeah, so they chose the hard way, y'all. They chose the hard route. So God says to the team, if you don't want to get murdered, you know the rest of it. I'm referring to the scene in the movie Players Club where Saint, I believe his name is Saint, in a wheelchair. He's trying to go and get, what was his name? Dollar Bill, okay? These names and initials could be significant. Dollar Bill was a shiesty-ass club owner. And he was just talking to this girl who was so loyal to him no matter how dirty he did her or whatever. She just a fucking aimless chicken, a headless chicken. Don't know when to fucking stop. But anyway, he talking to her, telling him, man, I need to go back to Chicago. It's crazy over here and stuff like that. So somebody could be from Chicago as well. Especially if their name starts with a C and ends with a Y. And, or O. First, middle, last name, nickname, a name they played in some type of work of art. A lot of actors been coming in this reading. I'm talking about a movie, okay? Action! We gonna win. Okay, we let you get the battle, but we gonna win the war. Roar like a dungeon dragon. Father God, rise name means war, okay? Because he's that raw God, and raw backwards equals war, all right? But yeah. But yeah, so, you know, he did something to the team that the Saint guy was on, who was in a wheelchair. And they were about to go roll up on the club and do something at his dollar bill store and or club, and the Saints team, while they were in the car, was like, "You want us to go do it now?" He was like, "Actually, nah. Let me get out. Let me do it myself. Okay, God gonna come down here himself, herself, whatever you gonna think. I'm gonna do it myself. I want to get it myself." And then he walks in he gets rolled up in the club by Charlie Murphy. Those names could be significant. Murphy came out in my reading I did earlier. But yeah, and he comes in with a machine gun, and he comes in and says, if you don't want to get murdered, get the fuck out. So that's what God is saying. If you don't want to get murdered. I didn't even want to put murder. I wanted to put something else. Is that serious now? No threat. It's really a warning. I'm a messenger. Okay? You ain't got to worry about me. You should worry about God, but you can't come up against God. You scared of God. You should be. I don't know why you got this far for something you scared of that can want to come down and do it themselves. Not even use their helpers. It'll be better on God's conscience to use the helpers. God's like, nah, this one requires my shit. They didn't hit Dollar Bill with none of those bullets, but people got shot at in the club. All of them probably made it out alive. I don't remember. But I don't think all of them going to make it out alive. I don't think none of them going to make it out alive. Thank you for the second like. May God bless you just for that. Bonus blessings to y'all, both likes, sorry. But yeah, because normally the first like is bonus blessings over here, okay? But I'm gonna be generous and get 2 likes, bonus blessings. Since it's so early in the reading, 10 minutes and I already got 2 likes, I appreciate y'all. Because they tag my channel all the time. I'ma let God get you. I ain't breaking no nails, boo. I'ma let God get you. I think that's best, boo. I think that's best, dude. Whoever you are, I think that's best, okay? I don't want to get my pretty little hands dirty, okay? Whether I'm a man or a woman, okay? Men be liking how their nails look, too. Unless they raggedy. Yes, they shady. Yes, they shisty. Someone's name can start with a D, ends with an N. Fucker. The sun. Shawty in the shit. Hey, the shit. We used to worship the sun, and his name is Aten, okay? See, the sun. I'm that sun up in the sky. I'm gonna come from way up high. I sit high and look low. You can't even reach my elbow. Hey, I made it. You know me as the world's greatest. God is coming down. God says, stop, team. Y'all was supposed to go. Y'all was supposed to get with God and get your next assignment so you could redeem yourself. Some of y'all bitches still ran with this rogue bitch, okay? And chose the hard route. Go ahead. Go be our guest, okay? Yeah, it was 28 people up in here, 14 people. I saw it, okay? I got to say that every now and then, all right? Jeanette, Jenny, okay? L.A., La, okay? La, 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 la. It's the season to be jolly. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. But a Leo could be significant as well, though, since the sun is here. Raspberry, okay? You know how raspberries got those seeds in, those seeds in it? And you gotta, take them out your teeth sometimes. It's like y'all became the seeds in people's teeth, okay? That can't come out. So God's like, okay, I got to get up in there. I got to get my tool, you know? My tool, my metal tool. Okay, what up, Ogun? Ogun's name to me means I'm I could be your Ogun, your friend, your ally. Or I could go get the Ogun and be your enemy or op, okay? You a pussy, you get popped. You a groupie, you a op. Don't you come around our way. You can't hang around our block. Or you gonna get popped. For real. Serena, okay? Serena SU. Ooh. That's Father God energy for sure. You can't come to magic except through SU, okay? We also have God's shoe. God's shoe could be around, especially if it's windy. We were talking about the windy city not too long ago. Chicago, okay? She was born in Chicago, Illinois. Right outside of Chicago. The best cooking you ever had. Oh. If you took the time to see what that woman meant to you. She's looking at you at the corner of her eyes. Cause you done fucked up. You're gonna miss her. You're gonna wonder if that woman's listening. You're gonna miss her. R. Kelly song coming back to back. This Aries man, okay? Name could start with R. Like Ra. Ra is the sun god. Sun out here. What's up? I thought this, when SU came out, I thought it was Jesus, and he's another incarnation of Jesus. But you can't come to magic except through SU. He got to invite you, or he has to allow you access once you come. Neither one of these events happen in some of these situations, in some of these groups. So someone is trying to infiltrate, or someone's trying to vandalize or break into forbidden lands. And God doesn't like it. Because now you're threatening God. You don't even respect the protocol God put in place. You really are so hell-bent on doing what you want to do. You could never be wrong. You could tell when a motherfucker could never be wrong because they automatically think that about you. Most of the time, that's what it is. Thank you for the 3rd like. Bonus blessings to you too. Only 12 minutes in, 3 likes. I'm good. Thank you. All this stuff matters, okay? Because they always try to knock us down. But they can't hold us down. Oh no, we gonna keep on moving. Cause we don't want to get murdered. Either, no. That's Mason, Puff Daddy, right? Don't push God, cause God's close to the edge. God's been trying not to lose God's head. Yeah. Or he didn't want to come down here with your ass, all right? He didn't want to come down here. Posh, mosh posh, okay? Mocha, Pasha, Portia, pretty girl, rock, rock, rock is the pretty girl, rock, 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 do the pretty girl, rock, rock, rock. My name is Quelly, I'm so very fly on my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry, looking at my dairy. Yeah, if you touch it, I'ma bury you. Okay, if you touch us, we gonna bury you. Well, God's gonna do it, of course. Okay, we don't want to get our hands dirty ever. Okay, God does that. Vengeance is mine. Okay, and vengeance will stay God's. Okay, we don't want to mess with that. God, have your way. Have your way, Lord. Have your way. This is no vain call. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. There's no vein. Give me that. Yeah. Gon' give it that. Gon' give it that there. Gon' give it that. Give me that. Go get that pretty. Tell me that the pretty is mine. That pretty girl, that pretty boy, he's mine, okay? From the top of their head to the bottom of their feet, to the bed they sleep in, to every piece of food they eat. You see? I make it happen. Them clothes on their back, I bought them. That car they drive, I make sure they pay the note every month. See now, team, we're not telling you these things because we want to scare you or we want to hurt you. We're telling you these things because we want to warn you. I just remixed Charlie Brown, okay? Woman to woman, gentleman to gentleman. We don't got time to fight amongst each other, okay? Oh, that's what he said. Bernie Mac. Oh, yeah, that was the dollar bill was Bernie Mac in the Players Club. He could be one of your angels. Yeah, somebody daddy. Daddy Mac. Okay, there's a daddy named Mac. Okay, we hear you. We hear you. Okay, you come and roar. Okay, God gonna make sure you get away with it. They don't fuck with the wrong family. They did. I tried. Did the best that I could. Okay. You did the best that you could. VIP, this is a very important person. Very important, precious person. Precious one. I am so precious to God, okay? I'm about to pull out my God deck. Okay, Mila, or Mila. Oh, yeah. Okay, God was like, oh, yeah. And she was hanging with Shango, but they was Bonnie and Clyde energy. See, this could be Mother, Father, God. All right, you don't have to believe in either one, but one of them gonna come down and visit your ass. Okay, no matter what you believe or not, they're gonna make you believe. The Sphinx could be close to you. She represents singing, speaking, secrets. You will face those secrets. You will. There'll be consequences for you. Yeah. God did keep those secrets. But you still wanted to do what you wanted to. Now you about to say, oh. Alicia Keys. And what's his name? Was that Dwayne on now? Tony. Okay, someone's name could be Tony, but Dwayne could be one of your angels. Someone's name is Dwayne. I was on a plane with Dwayne. You could call me Whitley. I go to Hill, man. Listen, I'm the baddest in the school, the baddest in the game. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. Dwayne, Hill, Maine. Okay, college. Okay, your college sweetheart, Rebel. Rebel word means to me raise bell. Okay, at least that's what God told me. All right. Raise bell, okay? That bell. God don't play about that bell. The bell of the ball. Even the movie Beauty and the Beast, you know, like she was cherished by everybody, you know, except for her jealous ass, hating ass sister. The enemy's the eye. You a groupie, you a up, okay? That's Cardi B too. My bad, little bitch. You can fuck with us if you wanted to. These expensive. These is red bottoms or red shoes. We hit the store. We always get them both. We don't have to choose. And God's quick. We'll cut a nigga off. So don't get comfortable. Look. We ain't got to fight now. God making the moves. We ain't gotta fight. God making the moves. So if you see us and we don't speak, that means God has got to you. We are bosses. You a worker, bitch. And you just got fired too. They try to take your job. Nigga try to take my job. Nigga try to play our part. And it's they chose the hard route. They chose the hard way. It's so hard. It will be hard. That is Big Pun and Donnell Jones. I've been remixing, y'all. I've been trying. Ellie, okay. You're the light. You're the light. You're the color of my blood. Oh, God singing this to us? Okay. Ellie Golden, love me like you do. All right. Love me like you do. Okay. God is singing you a love letter, and God closed it with a kiss. And when God wrote it, he knew you would get it on time. Get it on time. Aaliyah been wanting me to remix her song officially, so she been throwing songs at me to remix. I feel you, Aaliyah. Cause you have trying and what you do to get to me, and what you said and had your way. You can get up and try again. I hesitated to let God in. I wanted to be myself and play my role. Let God do nothing, just keep it low. I said no, and God turned away. And then you did something else. God said, I'll stay. At first you didn't succeed. You went ahead on and tried again. You dust yourself off and tried again. You play with me, and we don't want to play no more again. So God is stepping in, my friend. I've never been so happy for God to step in, okay? I'm like, God, have your way, Lord. Have your way, for real, okay? But yeah, so God is singing you this, y'all, okay? This song. You're the night, you're the light, you're the color of my blood. You're the cure, you're the pain, you're the only thing I wanna touch. Never knew that it could mean so much, so much. You're the fear, I don't care, 'cause I've never been so high. I ain't gonna remix it, I'm gonna just sing it. Yeah, I ain't gonna sing it. I'm gonna stop. But yeah. That Jesus said, no one comes to my Father except through me. So we could take this in sarcasm. My Father only comes down if he has to rescue me. Still through me. The kid is king. The kid is king. In the game of chess, the kid is king. There's pawns. And people try to use children as pawns. Pawns could turn into queens, which means some type of royalty, right? But at the end of the day, the game is determined by what the king is. Whether that king loses or not. But it ain't over until the king is involved. Harry Potter. Someone could like that series. Amari. Did I say Amari? Rebel. Yeah, they was rebelling. Stopping. Ooh, Shango did come out. Okay. Patrick, hi Shango. Okay, he's about thunder and lightning as well. The thunder beings. You know, it could be thunder and lightning where you are very soon. Or it did recently. Crime scenes. You're able to witness, especially from beginning to end. Okay? Witness. Jehovah's Witness Saturday. Oh yeah, don't they run around on Saturday? Pepe. I always think of Pope when I see Pepe, but someone's name could be Pepe. And Perry Ellis and stuff like that. Someone could be a designer. Someone could like luxurious clothes. Jackson, Daniels, Meyer, Nevaeh, Heaven. Yeah, Heaven is Heaven's come down. I'm looking at it in reverse. Heaven is here. Heaven is on earth. And then we're close to Halloween, y'all. We're close to Halloween. Nike is a brand probably someone is like obsessed with. But there's also a goddess named Nike, and she's all about winning, liberty, victory. See, we will win the war. We will. Are you still my thought? Anaya, okay, Aniaya. Brene, Breene. Did I say thank you for the fourth light? May God bless you just for that. Barack, presidential energy. Look, they pulling up. Amber, TED Talk. Something about a speaker maybe. Saturn, Jaden. It could be a Capricorn or Aquarius. Could be significant. Mary in reverse. Yeah, somebody did something. Ocean. Did something in the ocean. La Mastro. Kearney. Birch. A tree. Could be significant. Snoopy. Someone snooping. Carter. Beyonce. What's his name? Sean. Tisha Campbell. To China. Think about that show. Martin Lawrence. Garden of Eden. The disobedience. See, God coming down. God came right out once they committed that unforgivable act in the Garden of Eden. Whether it was Lilith or Eve, those names, derivatives of those names could be very significant. Andrea, Priya, Prana, oatmeal, tree. They made mountains out of molehills and shit like that. One acorn could turn into a big ass oak tree. The seed, that seed, it could be the seed of a person, a child. Wow. Jerry, Gary, Jeffrey, O'Shannon. Yeah, Ocean came out again. Franklin, Gwendolyn. And they could spell Franklin with a Y-N. But Lynn is here. Dolly. Wendy. Wendell. A window. Mars, Aries, or Scorpio energy. Doe. Yeah, Mars did it. Shakira, a dancer probably, or a singer to this celebrity. Thomas. I was going to say St. Thomas or St. Patrick. Patricia came out. So this bitch is in the masculine energy. Lust. It says lush, but I saw lust. Someone also could have worked at that store called Lush. Mulligan, Dulligan, Mole. Someone could also get marred by something or dead. Oshkosh, Shay, Stephanie, Fawn, Phaedra, Fanuel, Stepdaddy, a paw. Stepdaddy did something to a paw. Bianca, Quan. Rich homie Quan could be one of your angels. Mills, water. Something about the water. Utilities, mutter. Left you in the mud, kicked you while you was down. That's why God got to come out. Snoopy, the Peanuts. Someone's name could be Peanut. Also, it's giving me Charlie Brown. Brown is one of the names. That started with people scamming people out of what they earned or worked for, or what belongs to them. Doesn't mean that everybody who has the name Brown did that or is guilty of that. Like slavery, like not every white person or whatever person was dominating at the time is guilty of that, or it would even think to do that. But something like that is significant. All right. Ford, okay? Even a Ford, Alfred, okay? A houseworker, but Ford. Usher, Nunez, Lion, like the animal, but the lion. Yeah, you brought out the lion. You gonna hear them roar. I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar, 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 you're gonna hear me roar, 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 roar. Katy Perry, okay? Didn't I say Perry? Perry Ellis. And Ellie came out. Wow. Elliot, Shanita, Shanita. Gaia, an earth sign, a woman earth sign. Wednesday. This is giving me that show Addams Family as well. Visitation. Chung. Chang. Hung. They brought me to hung. That's even giving me crucified. They try to crucify me like they did Christ. They want to find me not breathing like they found Mike. Chirac. Oh, don't they call that? Yeah. War. Hayden. Hey, daddy. Yeah, daddy is coming. Daddy's home. Sure, and I was just saying that. Libra daddy, okay? Poke it all out, right there. I'ma fall back while you work that chair. Do the damn thing next to neighbor's head. Hey, daddy. Okay, the neighbors gonna know. The neighbors gonna be calling for help. Or not. Won't get to. No one will hear you scream. Baldwin is someone who's bald as well. Dwin, okay. Derwin, okay. Sirwin. Wow, I didn't even see that. Sirwin. Derwin, Sirwin, sir. It's sir to you. Someone could be in the military, or they were raised by strict parents, but these parents do not play when it comes to theirs, because they invest too much into them. They could be Asian as well, Furley, Natasha, but they could definitely be black. Natasha spelled with the R, but Benefield as well. Neo, shot. Ooh. Believe it or not. I was singing some of my song earlier all the way fucked up, okay? Believe it or not. You don't wanna get shot. Because when you fuck with us and get a little shady, you might as well have fuck with a baby. Yeah, we God's baby. We are our children, okay? I believe the children are our future. Megan, okay? Megan! Somebody was on the team Megan. Somebody was team Megan. And Megan goes around starting up a whole bunch of shit. If you're wondering what that is. Yes, so it's that. And it's from that show, Key and Peele. This could be confirmation. Let me get some water. Leo woman could be significant. I was just kind of hinting at Whitney Houston's song, Greatest Love of All. Or a Taurus. A Leo mother and a Taurus daughter could be working together. Did something in a section, in a club. We were talking about the Players Club earlier. Diamond, Ronnie, I forget the other people's name, but I know those people. Ebony, Rocky. But yeah, so on the show Key and Peele, there's a scene. Well, this storyline where Megan is kind of dating someone. You know, he's a tall guy. Is that Key? Yeah, that's Key. And that's her boyfriend. And Megan, they go out to clubs sometimes, or, you know, just out to eat, just be out, you know. And Megan would start mess with other men and then just be like, you're not going to do anything for me. And, you know, after a while, you know, he started getting beat up by these people, because he would, no matter what Megan has done, if it was her fault or not, or he would protect her. And then so after a while, he'll just get tired of getting beat up and stuff like that. I feel like I've seen a cartoon about that too. But yeah, he'll be like, Megan, you know, every time he'll get in trouble, and she'll look at him like, you gonna handle my lightweight? Someone's name could start with an A, ends with the A. Start with an A, ends with the R. Start with an R, ends with the A. Or the initials AR could be significant. Or J ends with the Y. Or M. Flip them around how they gotta go. Marquez. So somebody also could have been this Megan. And they met they match. Because they kind of started a mess with a woman this time. So now her boyfriend can't step in. Megan got to fight her own battles. Somebody about to have to fight their own battles with God. They can't hide behind you no more as a shield. I did a reading about that. Shyness gets you nowhere. You need to use your shield to protect yourself. And that was in August. So about 2 months ago. Motherfuckers be hiding under your umbrella and shit, your shield and shit, and don't even like you. And you wouldn't pick their ass to protect their ass anyway. So they say they just sneak it or act like they not using it. They are. God sees all and he knows all. DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Kente cloth. Dashiki, Shika, colored. I thought it said dark colored person, prison. This person is in prison. They about to be scratchy. And they itching. They itching, or a guy's been itching to put their ass in prison. Henry, memory. Yeah. This person could be a Scorpio, heavy Scorpio woman. Arthur. They could be a rioter. Templeton, temple. They abuse their temple. Littleton, they belittled you. Licelli, cello, someone could play the cello. Shelly, with the CH. Vante. Didn't I say Devante earlier when I saw something else? Lucy came out. Michelle. Timothy. Priscilla. Paul. Aquila, Looney, in reverse. Like, you're not the crazy one. Case, yeah, someone thought they had a case of Looney Tunes, but they didn't. Rude awakening, huh? How do you like that? How do you feel now? How do you feel? I'm really still interested in your experience. I'm really interested. Tell me more, okay? I would love to know. Hear your story, okay? Mickey, okay. Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey, hey, Mickey, okay. See, a pretty boy or a pretty girl, okay. Pretty boy swag, hey, pretty boy swag, hey, pretty boy swag. Hope, okay. Somebody loose lips sink ships. Somebody was also, they let somebody know too much about their man. They was talking about their man thing. Lang, as I'm saying that, Lang want to come back out again. President, yeah, a president, or he's a leader or something. Someone's boyfriend or something like that. And now he's realizing he's a coward. Judge in reverse. So a judge could be going down. Okay. They try to warn you. It's reminding me of Hunger Games, like the main leader on there. I think he was a governor or mayor or something like that. He had white hair. Someone could have white hair as well. And he didn't care about anybody being hurt, whether he was in charge of, rendering punishment, authorizing punishment, or anything like that, until they start either threatening his family, his grandchildren especially, or, they actually hurt his grandchildren. We couldn't get him to show empathy until that happened. Why I gotta get that far, y'all? Man. It's the shit, man. Taiwan, someone could be from Taiwan. I said Asia. Tina with the T-E-E. Okay, like Tina Marie. She could be one of your angels as well. Johnson, Sadie, Shady. I'm Slim Shady because I'm the real Shady. All you background people, please come to the front. I repeat, all you background people, the team, please come to the front, okay? We got something special for you. Jordan, okay? Supers, Saturday. Andre wants to meet you on Saturday or something like that. Or Dre. They forgot about Day. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, and nothing comes out, and they move their list. It's a bunch of gibberish. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Who do you say to someone you hate? Okay, God is like, y'all may not believe it. God is starting to hate people, you know? Yeah, TEE is very significant. That's also giving me gold T, golf T, climbing on the mountain. Yeah, hill, mountain, not molehills. I was saying earlier. Camera, Moesha, that show, Brandy, liquor, treasure in reverse. Someone think you treasure liquor. Katrina, Hurricane Katrina. Is that what you're giving them ready? Giving them sneak previews? Pain. Oh, wow, yeah. Pain, but someone's name could be Pain. The house of pain. Yeah. This house is going to torture you. You did all that to get this house. Go ahead, stay in it. You made your bed. Go ahead, literally lie in it. Lie in it forever, as long as you can, okay? Yeah, somebody was a Columbus. Someone's name could be Columbus. But, you know, like Columbus, they kind of claimed they were this, and another person was this, when they, in fact, it was the other person who was that, because they thought this person was a certain type of person. Say if there is a mother who's done everything that she could, no matter what the father did to her and her child. There was a mother, and then the father did anything they want to the mother and the child, but always went back to their family they talked so dirty about, grimy about. Told this mother so many things about their family, but go back to their family like the mother did something to them, or just highlight the bad things about this mother. So on the outside, it looks like what the mother is, the dad is. But in reality, the mother was so justified in every action she took. Someone could have policemen in their family. Yeah, Yeshua, I knew you were here. I thought you were here. I thought it. Okay. Yeshua. Okay. Yes, you about to go. God is saying that. Yeshua. Okay. He loves to be called Yeshua. Okay. I say Jesus out of habit and stuff like that. Shira. Okay. Share. Okay. Somebody didn't want to share. And it says Wyatt. Yeah. Why you didn't want to share? What? You didn't want to share? Okay. Colony. Yeah. In reverse. Wow. They didn't want to share a community, a place, a space. Grave. Wow. Grave. Grave consequences, but I got cemetery more so. But some of them aren't going to even make it to the cemetery. Some people are not going to even find these people. They're probably going to be dismembered too. From an organization, of course. Maybe sold their limbs, but you know. I'm thinking of an organization. You know, my mind is so innocent, all right? I just tell you guys what God is saying. You don't have to believe it, though. God will show you. God's going to show you. I don't have to do anything. John. John was so loved by Jesus. Yeah, you are so precious to Jesus. Jesus loved you so much. Whether you're a boy or girl, man, woman, okay? And John and Jesus were cussing. I mean, Yeshua, sorry. And I'm looking right at Yeshua. Because it's spelled, like he likes that spelling better too. Where it starts like Jesus, but it ends with H-U-A, okay? It was giving me Hawaii. Isn't there like Hualapai or... Yeah, yeah, I know, right? Nichelle. Wow. I got Nichelle randomly, and she come out officially. Nichelle, what happened to Nichelle? Broken pussy. Yeah. The broken pretty. Yeah. Maybe it's dry as hell. Maybe it really smells broken pretty. Yeah. Maybe it's really... That is Issa Rae's song, Broken Pooty. Okay? But I say pretty. Okay, I've been trying. Okay, jab. Ooh, yeah. Somebody hit it and then lied. to, so everybody thought this person was that person. So any capacity, but, especially the mother and the father situation, okay? Because a lot of women, they just get fucked over, or they, have to prove so much for so little. And people disregard a lot of what matters when it comes to women. Like Malcolm X said, or Martin Luther King, but especially Malcolm X said, the most disrespected, belittled, mistreated thing on earth is a woman, and especially a black woman. Is this racism? I got fired for asking that question one time, but I can ask it now. I actually have a card in another deck that I created that says, is this the Hunger Games? Sign God. And what was I talking about earlier? The Hunger Games movie. See, prophecies are coming true. God just tried to sit back and be like, is this what I'm really witnessing? Nah, I can't believe my eyes. This can't be true. Salvador. They about to get shipped right back. Oh, yeah, and ICE is doing their thing right now. Trump doing their thing with ICE. Okay, Wendy, spelled like the Wendy's fast food place, Linden, a tree, a mother is going down. Paxton, packed. A packer, a delivery person. President wants to keep coming out. Donald Trump, vice president. Biden, or, I forget who's the president now. I'm even getting Kamala Harris. She used to be one. I was going to say Luther. It says Lattimore. Someone is very foreign. They carry a lot of guns. A little bit, okay? They could be called little, Lil, something in their name. Yah. Ooh, Yahweh. Y'all probably call on God as Yahweh. Yeah. God is coming out in so many ways. Albany. Ain't that New York? Oh, we're in New York. Gerard. Jerian. Like we had earlier. Did I say Jaren? Cell. Yeah, somebody about to end up in a cell. Don't get the road, no it. Don't get the road, no such. You'll lock up on Christmas. Then get to see your niggas. That happened to somebody? I don't mean to laugh if you didn't deserve it, because these pussy niggas be snitching sometime. That is Y and W Melly. Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47s, Mac 11s, Glocks and 9s. These pussy niggas hate and try to knock me off my grind, but I can't let them do it. I got murder on my mind, bitch. I got murder on my mind. 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 Go listen to the song. That's what the song is saying, okay? I ain't write it. Police, woo, get it. Police cell, okay? Police about to get locked up. See, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. I need to let all you hoes know none of you bitches is safe. Okay? Y'all not safe. Police lice. It's even giving me outbreak of something. It could be like what is it called? A massacre. Them M words. Okay? Somebody named really start with an M. Okay? Bridget. They spell it like Brigettete. Okay? But any derivative, of course, but especially that one. Okay. What else? God. You about to hurt him, huh? You about to hurt him. I hear you. Okay. Loom. Yeah, he going loony. He keeps saying that Looney Tunes could be significant, a special character. In my reading that said that I did not too long ago, I forget what it was about that fast. Whatever it is. Oh, I stepped on your toes on that one, huh? Anyway, I was talking about Tasmanian devil, because Tasmanian is really meaning he's this type of thing. It's the type of thing. They added devil later on. He was this innocent person, but people kept fucking with him. And But he was given the name originally Taz for a reason, because he had something buried in him that God did. Okay, God knew that if need be, this person could protect themselves. But they know what type of protection that person could unleash, basically. Or, you know, some type of, you know how bugs and many different animals, or, you know, have this special type of power, especially bugs. They have a special type of thing they do. They bite, they sting, they got poison, venom, all that type of stuff. Spiders could be very significant, and they're about connectivity. It's like, oh, you want to connect? You want to have a relationship with me? You're always praying with me. It must be midnight. I see you on your knees. It must be midnight. I know that you're sad, but I am so glad you took the time to call me. Yeah, yeah. You must be in trouble. I heard emergency, so I came on a double. Midnight is the only time I hear from you. I wish you call me when your skies are blue. Don't wait till midnight. There will be sunshine. You are a stranger until there is danger, and that just ain't right. I forget who sang that. I thought it was Coco. But yeah, midnight. Someone's name could be midnight as well. They do stuff at night. That's why a lot of people do stuff when the moon out, because it's nighttime. They think nobody's seeing, but moon's seeing everything. God sees all. Yolanda Adams Ross also as well. Edwin, okay, Sonny, a son of Edwin. Sharika, Rick, Shar, Herrick, Sherry with the A, Sharon, Derek, Hardwick, Tony with the I. I knew Tony was here. POTUS, President of the United States. President keep coming out, grandchild of a president. What's going on with a grandchild of a president of something? The leader's grandchild. Remember I was talking about the Hunger Games. Look at that. Wow. Letitia, Cornell University could be significant. Someone could go to school. Admit in reverse. They didn't confess. They didn't take it back. Or somebody needs to do that. Reggie in reverse. Reginald. Original. They came after original person. Royal Bloodhood. Ashley with the Ley. The normal name, the original name. Okay, the original Ashley. And I look at Ashley's name as lie in your mastery, because the ash tree is about mastery. Okay, know that, Eva. Okay, because these motherfuckers was being evil. All right, but I'm not saying Eva is evil. Okay, Eva, divas even as well. You know, you got to tell them. You got to let them know. Someone's name could be Nunu, Lauren. Mommy, Mami, mommy, papi. That's what it's made for. We've got protection. That's what it's made for. Boo, why you tripping now? You know I got it. That's what it's made for. That's what I'm made for, baby. All right. God could be saying Kion, Kion. That's Usher. That's what it's made for. Negro. Oh, somebody was racist president. I knew it. Okay, I knew it. If think about my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, somebody's name could be really Raymond or Ray. Ray is coming out. And we also call Father God Ra Ray, okay? Do, me, re, fa, sol, la, ti, do. A music teacher is very significant. Tia, Tia, sister, sister. Somebody sister. They coming after you. Menage, a menage a trois. Okay. Somebody did some threesome with someone's sister, Lisa. Okay. Philip, I thought I saw pimp. Okay. Or you and your sister had the same pimp. Calvin could be a significant name. Miami. Yeah. Franklin actually came out. I was somebody else I was thinking about. I don't know if I ended up saying it, but it was dealing with Frank. Affair. Wow, I just said somebody. Yes, a people's affair with someone's people, or like someone did it in the family, had it in the family, and they went too far. They couldn't leave well enough alone. Shanae, okay, Shanae, Shanae, okay, and watch me whip, and watch me nay nay. Or watch me whip that nay nay. Gina, Janae. Gina and Regina means queen, okay? So somebody was trying to be the queen. It's like I single-handedly annihilated every motherfucking bitch in the building. None of you motherfuckers could be queen. Okay, get the fuck off my throne. Don't even look at it, okay? And don't even touch it. Don't you dare touch my shit. O'Neal, a basketball player. Bojack, okay? Jack. Bojack Horseman. That show could be significant. Somebody drinking it away like he was on that show. But that's all they would think about him. But he would get his shit done, and he like, I'm a work hard, and then I'm a party harder. Okay, do what you want to do. So as long as you handle your business, you can do what the fuck you want to do. And that's what God could be saying, because somebody was trying to make somebody do that. They didn't mean to mint, M-I-N-T is in reverse, or they didn't mean to, or some of them meant to. Pow, yeah, they didn't mean to throw shots, okay, that's what you're trying to say. Sherbet, okay, someone could like sherbet as their ice cream. Hershey, chocolate, maybe chocolate mousse as well. Hershey, Hersha, Patterson, Peterson, Renee, R-E-N-E-E, and then like the accent is on one of the E's, Monroe, okay, I'm even getting roe, R-O-E. Those are eggs too, fish eggs. Someone was pregnant, fucked over that. God is in the name of every slide. I did a reading about that a few months ago. See, God will let you slide, but in the name of every slide. Isaac Newton, okay, Neutron, Jimmy Neutron. Someone's name could be Jimmy. Didn't I say someone's name starts with a E? I mean a J and ends with a Y. There it goes. Ooh, look at that. Marie Powell, Marie Madison, Mary Madison, Paw, Allison. Those sons. Johnson came out earlier. Uriel, with the E as well. I just accidentally said E, and I wasn't trying to say E. I was trying to say J. So Jay-Z, J-E, yeah. I'm gonna put a little in it. That's when I lose control. I'm gonna put a little in it. I'm gonna squeeze the trigger and I won't let go. They're gonna put a little in it. No, this man knows, like Beyonce knows. Did I just say Jay-Z? Look at that. A couple. Ooh. Judson. Okay, Judge. Yeah, Judge Judy. Rudy. Tootie, okay. Toot that thing up, mama, and make it roll. Huey, okay. Riley, Marvin, Darwinism, Doo-doo. These could be nicknames. Noel, with the E at the end. L, Dale, Gail, Mail, address. People be deliberately putting wrong shit on there, because they know they got so much to hide. It's like, dang, how do you believe in God? How do you know to go to pray to God and don't think God saw that? So how unfair you were playing with the member of your team. Because if you coming to me, reporting to me as the leader, you respect me as authority, right? And I'm actually, this person is also on my team as well. But you refuse to believe it for some reason. Crazy. Malachi, Malik, Dicky, in reverse. Someone wasn't an asshole, wasn't trying to be an asshole. Mints, yeah, they weren't meant to be an asshole. Or even the mints, like peppermint, but also like the money, a vault as well. Sane, okay? Now you show somebody you were sane. Shame. POTUS. Keeps coming out. Shoulder. Boulder. A city. Jazz. We're talking about Taz. Tasia. Tashiana. Thumper. Flick. Informant. Wow. In reverse. This informant about to die. This informant was having an affair with someone. Somebody got poached. In whatever manner. Yeah, and somebody didn't know. Or they didn't know. Nose wanted to come out. I thought this said reject. It says reject. Caitlin. Someone got rejected though. Chike. K. Shay. With the CH. Yeah, somebody is even saying somebody is a dumpster truck or smell like a dumpster truck. Trucky. Someone's name could be Trucky with the EE at the end or a Y. I did a reading about that. This rogue bitch and this trash. The governor, informant, or the government could know something, or a person who works in the government could be significant. Loot as well about something. Hidden treasury, Department of Treasury, justice system. Wow. About a son, Sonny, McCoy, Ellis. Yeah, there go Ellis right there. Or that E. Nye, Nia, NYA or NIA. Nia, she gets her shit anyway. She's a princess. She doesn't want for anything. She don't want to use nobody for anything that she got. She got her own, okay? But she do realize it takes two to tango. Okay? You remember I was talking about earlier how someone, especially the mother and father situation, someone made themselves look like who the other person was. And everybody just ate that shit up. Stay at home mom, especially if you're a stay at home mom or dad. Stay at home parent. All right. Yeah, this windy keep coming out. Chicago, or like I'm gonna make waves. God's shoe, he's in charge of winds and moisture as well. So a hurricane energy. Katrina came out, but things are coming. Tariq, IK, I know. Nika, but someone could say Nika, my Nika, grandbaby. Okay, so grandchild and grandbaby. Okay, when you fuck with us and get a little shady, you might as well have fuck with a baby. So somebody Nana, Aubrey, their name could start with an AU or end with a Y or EY, especially. Like, that's my grandbaby. All right, I'm the mama of all that. Like I'm like that person's mama or something like that. This is a mother figure. I look at her name as mama of all that, or mama where you at. Deon, Deon. Willie, Jason, Freddie versus Jason, or even Jason's story. Is that him, the one that's scared of water or something like that? And that's probably why water came out raw, or they about to burn some shit up. Or you comfortable in water and not fire or something like that. Rissa, or not hot air, sun. Right. Same, yeah. Someone's also even feeling the same or like the same sex as well. Doom. Or like the same girl. Tyrese. A Capricorn. Or they're about to experience doom. Doomsday. Tefnut. In reverse, they thought they was big and mad, and they met their match. Rio Grande, Ariana Grande. Look at that A right there. Or someone's name could be Anna or have Anna in it. Or even Ari. Like Ariel came out earlier. Lionel, okay, that lion energy coming out. The lion, I'm that lion. I'm that tiger. I'm bigger than that lion. But Lana Richie, right? Even Little Richie, singers. Or someone really had their hand in something and going against this woman, this powerful woman. Especially a Brandy, people. Rogers. Allison. Light. Person. A light person. Yeah. I saw it beautiful, but it says Brianna with the U, okay? Someone also could be like a beauty queen, or someone was just envious of them. A toll is in reverse. Someone didn't pay their debt. Someone didn't pay what they owed or something like that. A toll device as well could be significant. Where someone told on you. Yak. Yak, Y-A-K. But the animal is like, a part of the buffalo family. It could be the Taurus, okay? Sade, Sadie, Sad. But they spell it S-A-D-E, okay? And Sadie came out I-E. Janae, J-A-N-A-E. Or have that name in their name. Wise. Someone wasn't very wise. This earth sign was not very wise. Or they're not very wise. We already know. Aries is very significant as well. Or Taurus and Aries right next to each other. So an earth sign next to a fire sign, especially Taurus or Aries. Tatiana, yeah. Tati, someone's Nana. Or, like grown mama could start with a T, or grown father. Okay, Marlon or M. T-M, trademark. They could have also did something. Saint, I was saying something about Saint earlier. Oh, yeah, on the movie's Players Club. The Saint was in a wheelchair. Wow. So this person could be a wheelchair, shirt. I saw Herbie, Orkin. Yeah, they about to exterminate some shit. Wow. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear this. Lekaya, L-E-K-I-E-H. Or A instead of the H. But spelled the same way. Choctaw. Ooh, our Native American ancestors. Yeah, because what I say about them, they got a nerve to call our Native American family, or what is it called? Damn, I always forget it. Native, just Native in general. For the United States though, or America. They say we're Indian givers, or we were Indian givers and stuff like that. But if we were really Indian givers, we wouldn't be they wouldn't have had our stuff and kept it. Okay. And Choctaw is like one of the first tribes of our Native American ancestry or tradition. The first tribe. The tribes of Judah. Someone's name could be Judah. Judas, okay? We are crucifying Judas now because they was trying to crucify us. What the fuck you think you are? And I did a reading about that. God is not about to waste time proving that anymore. They're not going to be able to crucify Jesus. So because you tried so hard these attempts, you're just going to be punished for that. But yeah, and there was another tribe that was kind of created around the same time, and these tribes fought with Choctaw, and the other tribe fought, and then a daughter ended up dying, or it was said that a daughter ended up dying when this happened. Okay, so something happens, like this fight they created is gonna make someone's daughter die. Like I'm not even wishing death on nobody. It's coming out. And then so they and that was the reason why this daughter was even erased from history. So there could have been a daughter, especially an earth sign daughter, erased from history, like they never existed. These mamas be doing that shit. Campbell, okay, Camp, okay, O Camp, K Camp, especially K, K-N-N-K, nanny kid, or a kid of a babysitter or a nanny could be over there as your angels. Ray Charles could be one of your angels. Charles, a name. Nefertari, she's the original form of Nefertiti, okay? And, Nefertari, she used to feed people to the lions if you didn't please her just in entertainment, okay? So imagine what she's going to do to you, or someone will do to you if you hurt them or hurt anybody that they love. You can't entertain me and you gonna kill me? Or I can't entertain you, so you gonna kill me? So imagine if I hurt you, what you gonna do? They're gonna torture you first. Hint, all right? Unique. King Ramses could be close to you as well. That was his wife, his favorite wife, his only wife. Okay, TT, yeah, never TD. Okay, especially with the TI. But T's keep coming out. Cindy, all right? Cindy, and then Wendy keeps coming out as well. Even how Wendy's is like the spokesperson. Like, she's the daughter, of the person who created her parents, all right? Her parents created it, but made her as the face, like Gerber baby, like a child star is very significant, or someone's child's face. Okay, Sunday is a significant day. Tiffany, and I said to be in the heaven. Someone's son went to heaven. Checks. Okay, someone could have also been writing bogus checks. Okay, and they got caught. Or this person, this leader in this organization, was writing important fraudulent checks. Me in reverse, not me. Okay, but they about to inform or snitch. It was like somebody snitched and said that wasn't me, that was such and such. Yeah, see, they blame someone. Juliet, okay, or Juliet did something and said some shit to get herself out of some shit that she couldn't that she was supposed to be in. Tara, and they thought they didn't see this. Tara name means I, okay, or someone's name could start with I. Buck in reverse, lying about people having attitudes and shit like that. Webby, I was singing his song Give Me That earlier. Give me that pretty, gone, give me that. I thought this says Biden. What does it say? Golden, okay? Living my life like it's golden. Jill Scott, okay? Those names. Scotsman. Scotch Starch. Producer. Fannie Mae. Even loans. Yeah, they got poached with loans. They're like, we'll forgive your loans if you do this. Whatever. A truck driver as well could be significant. And I thought this says busted. So they about to bust raid even someone who was involved in what happened to this truck driver, or this truck driver gonna be busted. Monty with the Y on the road. Stop. Breezy in reverse. Someone could have also been speeding, but Chris Brown, that name Brown, coming out. Governor keeps coming out. Someone's saying it's emergency. Someone's gonna do emergency something. Maxim, I'm mad. This is one of Yeshua's kid, and I translate to his name to be I'm mad, but he's also the mysterious one. Yeah, and Jesus had 4 kids, so someone can have 4 kids. Maxim, Seneca, Sarah, and Salome. Didn't I say Sarah earlier? Or someone's name could end with the R-A. Oh, as I'm saying, I'll pull out Hera, okay? Or Shara, okay? Never Sorry wants to come out again. What's up? That video, Remember the Time, could be significant. Who's in there? Magic Johnson. I feel like somebody else I know in there. Eddie Murphy. And both of those names came out already. Or one of those names. Of each person. Anything else, guys? Oh, yes. Let's get... Yeah. So what I say about Nefertiti and Nefertari. So Nefertari was who she was, this ruthless person, right? And then Nefertiti came along. But she didn't know she used to be Nefertari. As well. So a lot of people stole from Nefertiti, took things, and she always just found a way to get it back. She never just fought back. She never reached back to find back. Most of the time, she was willing to give it. If they'd asked, she was going to give it all to them. Tangerine, Tanja, Tonya, Sonia, Toya, Cuba, Cuban. They could be Cuban as well. A Libra woman could be significant. Snob on a knob. Someone could also, do that type of stuff. Be a streetwalker. Armani. And that's probably why they could afford their clothes and shit like that. They also could drive a Nissan. Or something like a Navarro, or Navarro could be significant as well. Niagara, Negra, or they're even saying like they don't like black people. Hoes R Us. Yeah, I look at Horace's name as Hoes R Us. Okay, but he's child energy. Yeah, a lot of Amun Ra is the original and official form of Jesus. And when Amun Ra was around, there was no need for Jesus. Like when Nefertari was around, like there was. Nothing was taken lightly, basically, when she wanted something, okay? The queen wanted something. All right, so the wish is their command. You could be seeing 313, hearing sirens. Archangel Michael could be close to you. Sweet. Oh, I did a reading about that not too long ago. Your sweet is ready. And I thought this said wisdom, okay, in reverse. Or you don't know about something, it's a surprise. Woodson, okay? I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. But if you feel like I feel, baby, come on. Whoa, come on. Woo, let's get it on. Rock, okay, Rocky. Raka, or they could have like Shiraka or something like that. Shirak, Shamrock, Clover, okay. Green, just the color green or the name green as well. But I also was getting that song by Plies. She is my rock. Hold down up spot. What's that? The ops. Beats with the pop. Shawty be what? Dope in the pop. Be down the block. Best thing I got. She is my rock. She is my rock. Pat, I'm about to tap that ass. Listen. You didn't want to listen? Listen. I bet you gonna listen now. Bet you wish you would listen now. But Horace's name also is associated with horses and good things like hair, good hair and stuff like that. Mane. Someone's name could have Mane in it, like Jermaine or something like that. Saint Germain could be close to you as well. Horus was also Isis' son, and Isis went by many names as well. You know, we're talking a lot about reincarnation or different versions of people as well. Alter egos, okay? If people have alter ego or something like that. He got a big ego. Beyonce keep coming out, a Virgo woman. Remy in reverse, a Gemini woman. Remy Ma, that singer could be significant. Carlin, Marlon came out earlier. Carlos, Ray, R-E, Riri. I also heard Fifi. Fury, fire. Ghost of fire. You got probably a fire angel, fiery ass angel who's pissed on your behalf. Watts, okay, yeah, like it's giving me like you know how it's like on the cartoons, I think. It's like where when someone's head explodes, it's giving me that, you know, like someone's about to blow someone's mind. Let me blow your mind. Or God could be singing that to you. That's Eve and Gwen Stefani. Oh, this my shit. All the girls drop the beat like this. Few times I've been around that track, but it's not just gonna happen like that, cause I ain't no holla back girl. I ain't hear no holla back boy. Ooh, this my shit. This my shit. Ooh, this my shit. This my shit. Ooh, this my shit. This my shit. This my shit. This my shit. I heard that you were talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it. Look at that. I would hear it. God heard it all. Mark. Okay, you made a mark on it, or something. You made a scar on someone as well, but someone's name could be Mark as well, or have Mark in it. I also heard Hallmark, you know, like a Hallmark Lifetime movie or something like that. Jerry. Yeah, Jerry keeps coming out. Tom and Jerry. Pebbles was dealing with the police. Ghost, like on the show Power. His name was James St. Patrick. Okay. St. Patrick's Day, you remember I was talking about clovers, okay, 4-leaf clovers. I got so much love for you in these arms. Don't you know that you're my good luck charm? Michael, okay, and it's spelled like mighty, okay? Mighty Kids Meal, okay, McDonald's, oh, McDonald had a farm. Told y'all Michael was close, okay? Corley, Corley. It's also giving me Coolio, okay? He could be one of your angels. Da 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 da, and all the top is paradise. This ain't a phone out life. All the top is paradise. 2D orphan, okay? Are they trying to leave somebody orphans? Okay. Your seeds will be reduced to orphans. Yet it's the ebb and flow of love and war. You love yours, but I'm convinced I love mine more. Fighting positions. That's what off the grid grinds for. The concubines. If you shut the fuck up and listen. They say I'm a rapper, but I'm not really a rapper. And every time I try to rhyme and trust they shit, they turn around and say who this hater is and try to get you out. Someone's name could also be Justice. Okay, Tootie, Justice for Tootie, T-O-O-T-I-E, or Tootsie. I'm getting a Tootsie Roll. Hi, Al. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Oh, let's see. Give it here. 1, 2, and 3. 3. It's mine. It's mine. But owls live with wisdom. You could be seeing a lot of owls, especially brown owls. I heard it or saw it. Mimi, touch my body. You touch that one. Don't touch that one. Don't touch my anointed. Do my prophets no harm. Damn. Ram. Yeah, Ram just came out. Ram. I was getting that. Damn. Hoover Dam. Unicorn. Corn. Uni. University. They could say university like that. Arya. It's like there was one time in the Game of Thrones, that show, Arya, she was a part of the Stark family, and this family, they did so much separation on this family. And my last name is Clark, so someone's name could be Clark as well. There's so much separation in this family, so much that a lot of the kids had to grow up on their own. And then the people who kind of, they were easy to get rid of in order for the bloodline to continue. It's like the younger generation was only able to stay, or the people who gave birth to the younger generation was only able to stay or stayed around the longest. But they found ways to basically crucify this family. There was this episode on the Game of Thrones show called The Red Wedding, and that's when they took out the mother and the son. But towards the beginning of the series, they took out the dad, who was known as a noble person, lied on him, or did something or said something and wanted him to admit something that would go against his morals. So he was beheaded for it. But that was at the beginning of it too. And he was known as a noble person, Noble Ned. Like he had such a great reputation. Remember, I was talking about that mother and father of a child situation where someone is taking someone else's credit, or they see this person should get the credit. So the best thing to do to avoid their secret from getting exposed is to take out the person who deserves the credit. There was her brother, Arya's brother, is named Bran, and he was known to be a very special person, but someone kicked him, pushed him out the window because he saw something that they were trying to keep hidden. So these truth tellers are being like prophets. Like I just said, God says that in the Bible. Don't touch my anointed. Do my prophets no harm. They're just messengers. Not to belittle them, but they're just messengers, as in the role they play in this situation, this battle. They're just a water boy, basically, right now. Bring out the Gatorade. Make sure the balls are so athletes, I'm getting like tennis, football, the field sports. You could be seeing the number 11. But Arya, she was the youngest, I want to say. No, Bran was the youngest. And then, so Brandon and then Arya was before him, I think. I feel like he was older than her, though. But I don't know. But they also could have been twins, or, these people didn't know that they were twins. This brother and sister didn't know that they were twins. But yeah, anyway, she met this man, and when they separated this family, they all had to go their separate ways. It was Arya, Sansa, Robert, Bran, and Jon Snow. And Jon was known as Ned's son, but there was a twist to that as well. But he was known as Ned's son, so his stepmother didn't really like Jon too much as well. But the name Snow means a lot, okay? And even this family, before they were separated from each other, they were all given wolves or something like that as pups as well. So wolf could be your spirit animal. The wolf been coming to the front, okay? The wolf is normally in the background. Now it's coming to the front to protect you, to shield you, to gate you in, fence you in. But not on no prison or jail shit. We're not getting institutionalized either, against our will. But yeah, they were given these wolves, and Jon ends up getting one white as snow. I mean, I think he named him Snow. But and it was according to his last name, basically. So it's like how natural things unfold. They wanted me to point you guys to, direct you guys to. And then Arya, she met this man when they went on the separation, because like when this family got split up and had to go their own ways. John was sent to the wall, where they send people. It's almost like similar to the military. Like they send people like who may not really, amount to anything, or they're not really thought highly of as well. I can't remember exactly why they send people to the wall, but that, and or some people even just want to go to the wall, and start their journey, and it's just this ice brick wall that keeps the White Walkers out, the enemy out, and they're in charge of guarding this wall. But so he goes there, and he has his own challenges there. He ends up being king there too. And then they betray him, and then they stab him and shiv him, and every person that put a knife in him said for the wall. Okay, so there's huge betrayal. And then Arya, well, I'm gonna do Arya last because that's who I'm trying to talk about. But Sansa, she wanted to be married so badly. She wanted to live in a castle, another castle. She didn't want to be a part of this family. She wanted to, have this certain life, okay? That she thought was the fairy tale. And then she ended up being a rude awakening about that type of stuff, all right? One of her first husband dies. I don't know, did they get married already? I don't know, but they didn't get to consummate the marriage or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, her son dies. So someone could have married their son. Anyway, her husband dies. And then she ends up, being on a journey with another man that liked her mother. And her mother ends up dying at this red wedding and stuff like that. And then Bran ends up he ends up actually, staying in the castle, but he was looked after the people in the castle until someone came and invaded the Starks' home for real. And then one of the guys who the Starks trusted ended up turning on the Stark family, and then but another family came in, I can't remember their name, and noticed kind of the disloyalty that this guy had, and he ended up imprisoning him and making him a eunuch and all that. He called him Reek, okay? Reek, all right? Because he stunk, all right? So all this has happened. And then when this happened with Reek, they lied and said they killed the younger boys. Yeah, and it was another boy, Stark, and I can't remember his name right now, but there was a little boy Stark. So that could also be a hint or a clue or a significant part to someone's story as well, because someone just forgot this person. It doesn't mean they didn't exist, like David as well. Like their name could be David or something like that. But anyway, so Reek was honored before he was captured and tortured and stuff like that. He was honored as the king of the Stark's castle and tried to make it to his name or whatever. And then so one thing he did to try to earn their respect, he lied and said he burnt Bran and his brother, the youngest ones. And then but he didn't do that. It was two other boys that they burnt, and then they hung them up, like they crucified these people. Hello. Oh, it has been. Thank you for the 5th like. May God bless you just for that. It has been. And then so when Bran, the real little brothers, end up running away, they end up with this wildling girl who, kind of protects her, that lives in the wild, and they call them wildlings, and they're also misconstrued as being the enemy when they're not the enemy at all. So that's significant for someone. And so she helps raise these boys, or she protects them, and then takes them to go see some type of figure. I think it's the Raven or something like that. because Bran has this special power and he doesn't understand it quite yet, but he knows something. And so she starts them on the journey, and then they capture her, they hurt her or something like that. And then Bran and then the little boy, I can't remember what happened to the little boy. See, I still can't remember. So that is very significant. And then so all that happens to this family, in essence. And then Arya is she runs away, and she actually lets her wolf go, because her Sansa's wolf did something, and then they killed another wolf or something like that. And then so she didn't want her wolf to get killed, so she kind of set it free and like made it go, forced it to leave, forced it to run away. And then the wolf ends up finding her later. But Arya is like one of the most, like, she's like a tomboy as well. Like, she when her father was alive, she wanted to learn a sword instead of the girly stuff that her big sister Sansa was interested in. She wanted to learn how to like fight, and then her brother gave her a sword, and she called it Needle because it was really skinny. And it was made of Valyrian steel, which is really expensive and hard to come by. But if you also possess it, it shows you got some rank or something like that. So that was like a bargaining chip for her on her journey, as well. I can't remember. But she saw, at one point on her journey, she saw this man and some other guys in a wagon. And they were yelling at her to help her get them out, because they were in this wagon because they would take these people, either take them to the wall, or they would take them somewhere to, sell them or something, like slavery. I forget what it was, but like they would take them somewhere out of the homeland and then get paid for them. So kidnap, best friends kidnap you, fuck that. Just a hoodie and the love cap and that and events that. What's that? Oh yeah, I remember you were from Africa. Well, thank you for stopping in. It's 3 a.m. in South Africa. Nice. It's 3 a.m. in Loving Donuts. So she helps these people escape out. She helps these people get out this wagon, because it was also catching on fire, or they was doing something. Something happened at this village, wherever they were. And then they were stuck in this wagon. She helps them. So in turn, the man, because the man is like, I forget what he called himself. He called himself like No Man or something like that. Faceless Man or something like that. So he teach Arya her powers, or these powers that he has as well. So something like that is very significant. And I needed to get all the way to there as well, because no matter what this family went through, like, they eventually ended up on top. So they always gonna win. Always gonna win. No, the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's, but you always win the war. Even if they win the battle, they win the war, okay? Intercom. WorldCom. Online, something like that as well. But yeah. Rhea, like Rya as well. Maya. Talia. Adelia. Ophelia. Something like that. I was getting. Adele. Be significant as well. Nia, yeah, I was getting Nia, Naya, Nia, like Nia Long, okay, Long John, Silvers. Do they still have that? It's part of the Yum brand, okay, Yummy, okay, Ward, okay, it's like, right? Audra, in reverse. Azariah, Azir. It's giving me like blue as well, the color blue, or, like that aqua blue as well. Ain't that what it is? I can't remember. Posh, or their last names, like I'm also even getting Josh as well. Lillian, yeah, Lillian with 2 L's. D'Angela could be one of your angels. Still not over it, D'Angelo. I'm mad at him. Like, who told you to die? Who told you to die? Who did it? Who did it? But he spells his name D''Angelo. But this one is DE', the same way. But Angelo as well. Angelica. DeAngelis. What is it? Delicious? Something like that. Yeah, yummy and delicious. Yum. Peter, yeah. I think Jesus named Peter in the Bible because he thought Peter was a dick, and Peter ended up eventually being a dick. All right, but he was loyal. He was crazy about his friend. All right, Yeshua, he was crazy about his leader. All right. And when it comes to my father, except through me, he cut off a nigga ear. Cut off a nigga ear for fucking with Jesus. Crazy. Why I gave out crazy? But that's in reverse. And like somebody's not crazy. You know, we know. We thought they were crazy a little bit. Or maybe they like, yeah, you thought you was crazy. You know, now you know what crazy is. We don't give a fuck. Barry. Okay, in reverse. Barry. I was just singing that Carrie Hilson song. She said, you could stare, but if you touch it, I'll bury you, basically. All right, Bolt. Someone could have named their pet like that or something like that. Or that movie, Bolt. Yeah, the dog. The dog. Merch. Homie. Someone wants a sponsor? Merch. Give you merch. Tompkins. Telepathy. Telepathy. Stepdad. Or someone's stepdad. Frankie. Greg. Warrell or War with the A or O. War did come out though. Ward of State Guy. Mac Guy. A guy is Mac. Remember I said somebody's name is Uncle Mac? There you go. Like Bernie Mac. Uncle Bernie. What they call him? On that show, Bernie Mac. The Bernie Mac show. Fire. A fire sign. Wow. Somebody's angry. Somebody's angry because someone thinks someone's going low. This Amber person. Amber also means ancestor. So an elder could have did something very bad to you. Maroon 5. This could have also been that rogue bitch. Adam Levine. Yeah, they intervened with something. Trumpet in reverse, intervene with a win. Salty. Or you intervening with someone's win. Sandy. Go to the sand. Go to the beach then. Shakir. Yeah, insecure. Someone thinking you're insecure. You're insecure. Okay. But the show Insecure with Issa Rae. And I was singing her song earlier. Gracie. Okay. In reverse. Or was it upright? But grace. Even having grace. You could be seeing a lot of palm trees. You know, this person didn't give someone grace or mercy. They didn't get to put someone else in their shoes. Eunice, okay? Someone also was probably suspicious of you being nice to them. Whitley. Call me Whitley. I was on the plane with Dwayne. You could call me Whitley, okay? That came out. Whitney as well. Wow. Mitchell. A niche. Someone's niche. Or a niece could be significant. Naya. A van. Car. As well. Taka. They took someone's car. Tataki. Miyagi. Melon. Big things. Shirley. Hey, Barbara. This Shirley. The reason I'm calling you because the Sudoku. Yeah. We're not playing this game no more. Or someone could like to play Sudoku. Jeff. Okay. Zindi with a Z. Zora with a Z. Zara. Ain't that a store? Someone could shop there. But that could be someone's name. Or they played this roast somewhere. Dickerson. Yeah, these dicks. Corpus. Or campus as well. Okay. Sucks everybody dick on campus. Everybody know you as Dickerson. His name could be Aisha, Gigi. Or someone's grandma being a hoe. Okay. Acting like she never was a hoe. With this earth sign grandma. Alright. Damon. Yeah, she was a fucking demon. Anus. She was an asshole. Yeah, just because you're elder don't mean you deserve respect if you're not giving it. Crockett. She could cook in a crock pot as well. Betty. Very crack. She used to probably smoke crack. Dwelle. Bow. Elbow. Something about elbows as well. Elbow noodles. Macaroni and cheese. Princess. So his name could be Princess. Shin. Girly. Someone could also... ain't that a shin that you go kind of break when you play sports? Harley Davidson. Nasha. Buster. Yeah, they busted. Buster. The show author could be significant. I feel like author came out earlier. Tank, fries, freeze, up, something frozen. Someone also could have frozen someone's bank accounts, or that's coming, or did something to their bank accounts for what they did to you in August. Major, yeah, a major move, but their name could be major as well. Jacquees, jacket, or someone try to jack some shit. Sorry, I don't associate your name with that, but that's what I was getting. Seals, okay, in reverse, okay. This also giving me Solomon seals. Yeah, it's like someone's power is being activated. You like, it's giving me like that movie on the movie Mummy, where like it's a certain thing that'll open, like, or some of those movies that have like ancient sites and stuff. They're going to explore it, and you got to kind of like put your foot a certain way, or to open a thing or make a certain thing twist as well. Giving me that's happening to your body and your powers. Springs, near water or something named Springs. Canyon Springs, okay. Sid, okay. Someone was selling, or their name could be Cece's, or Sese, Shishi, Shasha, Shisha, Shisha. I forget how you say it in Chinese. Shisha. Thank you in Chinese. Junior. Yeah, someone could have been a junior. Call them junior as well. Or your junior, your mini-me. Shannon. Then I said, Solomon. It was giving me Solomon energy again. Mule. It was giving me how Jesus comes in on a mule. Or the donkey. I was a donkey at one point in time. Jesus showed me, okay? And I wanted to kick their ass, how they was crowding around us. And I was like, can I kick them? And Jesus was like, nah, not yet. Unless they get too close, okay? On the ass, yeah, because someone's an asshole, you know? Somebody, like, ready for you to be like, okay. Like, God is like that, you know? God will sit there and just watch you. Not say shit. Till it's time to say some shit. Till you make that spark in the field. I did a reading about Ogun, and a lot of this stuff is kind of resonating for that, you know? It was about childhood trauma, but mainly the story about Ogun, okay? Someone thinking the grass was greener on the other side even, you know? Someone wanting more than what someone's able to offer them, being ungrateful as well. Witness, okay? Twan, won, okay? You won with the witness. Or they did something with the witness, or they did something with the witness to make sure you didn't win. People want to win at all costs, even if it's going to cost them their life. It's crazy. Anyway, I think I'm going to go. A dwelling, a house. Okay, Rafiqua, yeah, that Rocky. Denial. Yeah, they deny someone's housing, you know, plans and stuff like that. Bailey, Bates, or fucked with someone's housing, you know. I was talking about address earlier, like a wrong address as well. CC, CICI, Nisi, Sarabi, okay. I believe this is Simba's mother as well, if I'm not mistaken. Baltimore, the movie Lion King. This person couldn't wait their turn to rule or something like more. They were highlighting more move, yeah, even as well. They made moves on their own in Baltimore. Baltic, the game Monopoly could be significant as well. That's what they have. Rain, Rayne. Lakam or Raina, spelled like that with just an A at the end. Or Rania. Lakam, Ashalam Alenkum. Like them, or they were being like them. Rain just joined in. Rogan in reverse, yeah. Because at first this person was by themselves and they got approached as well. Or this person got approached to be treated like, what's his name? Joe Rogan. You know how he took all his free stuff off and made people, you know, or he went to a place where people will have to subscribe to hear him or get his work or something like that. Something like that is very significant. Dina, yeah, I feel like this person is a denial, or they're used to old school ways or traditions. They don't want to break traditions. Or someone's grown mama or grown pa could be here. Bonner or bonnets, okay. Even someone who wears bonnets outside. Barrel. Someone could also got like dealt with someone's body by melting it with acid, so they won't have no trace. Remember, earlier I was talking about like they won't even find them. Max, yeah. or maximum security as well. Mac could be in maximum security as well in reverse, but that's also giving me pimp. Someone could have been guilty of that, got caught of that, and they used you as a sacrifice, basically. Tyson, okay, in reverse, even about a fight as well. I thought this said BOUD, but it says boy, a boy fight as well. Timmy, and I got Jimmy earlier, like them. Lakers, I'm also giving Kobe, Gina, Gigi. I mean, I said Gina, Gianna. I used to think her name was Brianna. So Gianna and Brianna, you know, they could be friends. They could be sisters even. Durga. This is Kali Ma's mom. And Kali Ma was created just to destroy enemies, to restore the earth back to order. Durga is in reverse. She deals with weaponry. So she's like, I don't even got to do that. I don't got to pull out my gun or nothing. I'm going to let them handle my lightweight now. I'm going to let Kali do what she came here to do, basically. Someone could be from Kali, Winans, win. Yeah, she going to win. Shiva. Wow. Shiv, I did Shiv, you know, but I was getting that when I was telling y'all about the Game of Thrones with Jon Snow. That's what they did to Jon Snow. All right. The Red Woman, Madasande, Milan, Marai. It's a place that show blackish could be significant. I got Ronnie earlier when I was talking about the Players Cup. This is the Ronnie. It ends with the IE. Roni even as well. Rice-A-Roni, San Francisco treat. Cali, San Francisco, newborn in reverse, or someone who's born in Cali. She was born in the A, went to school in D.C., got a job in Dallas, Texas, and she moved to Tennessee. Or even someone didn't name their child when they were a newborn, and then they got the name Lala, or like a double sound, like Lala, Nunu, Nene, even as well. Or maybe that's why their name is like that, because they weren't given a name at the hospital. Someone could have been born to a mother who was on drugs, or couldn't be on drugs, or got taken from their mother. And I was talking about the Starks. Look at that. Separation. A lot of separation. Diana. Princess Diana's mom testified against her, or is either Princess Diana's mom testified against her as well. Wow. Donald. Wow. The elites. Like even the what's it called? The emblem, or the what is it called? The mascot is a Lions. Thank you for the 6 like, and may God bless you just for that. Giuliano, high school person, messenger, or someone hit you up on Messenger, or wants to. Kiosha, or someone is scared to hit you up or DM you. Aura, because you probably have an intimidating aura. Zen in reverse, or they see you're calmed down. Or maybe Nefertiti's name means a beauty has come, you know. So when you walked into this arena, people thought something, you know, like good and bad of you as well. You could be a singer like Janae, Janae, DY though as well, like for Diamond, short for Diamond, could be peace in reverse. Or they didn't want to say goodbye to you. Getting that song Say Goodbye to Yesterday by Boyz II Men, DiCaprio, because they don't want you to find out that they lied on you. Selena, they could have treated you like Selena, act like they were just so scared. Is where somebody losing their life, and that's why God wants to take theirs. Sank, yeah. They always even this give me like tank as well, tanky. Or they want to tank. They wanted something to plummet. Lloyd. Solid. Lloyd wasn't solid. They're both in reverse. Solid wasn't solid. Sad. Shanetta. Shonetta. I also get the car Jetta. Volkswagen. The folks. The wagon. I was talking about that as well. Aaliyah, I look at her name as a little girl, the singer. She could be one of your angels as well. Capricorn woman. Yep. And this happened to, a similar thing happened to her as a little girl or a woman or whatever. And she continues to inflict that pain on people. She makes the phrase hurt people true when it shouldn't be true. I don't think that's true. It's the furthest from the truth. It's like, you were hurt, you experienced hurt, why hurt others? Unless they hurt you. But don't do it because your experience you holding on to. Well, tell us a little more about your experience. We're all ears. Get that shit off your chest. Someone could deal with the blues every month, and they dealt with it so much that their kids and their spouse or ex-spouse think that's just a thing they go through. This person hasn't gotten help. Samoans, they could be Samoan, they could be heavy set as well. Christmas in reverse, Texas, taxes, and shit like that. Something about Christmas, charade, Sharon, even a rod, God's rod, the yod, the finger of God, Rafiqua, yeah. You're gonna feel that rocky hand of God's. Stoolie, up in your ass. God is gonna get in your ass, boss, first. Or B is very significant in someone's name. Person's denial. They don't even want to admit it. And then they don't want to admit it to move on. So they hold on to it. And then, but want you to let it go. But it's something else too. It's like they want to forget it, like it never happened, but still have this energy that they're using from that. It don't make sense. They're in denial. Delulu. Milan, I said that randomly. All right. I wasn't even getting that card. Annie, okay. Someone's aunt as well, bug in reverse, or they were steady messing with someone. They could have talked to someone's aunt behind their back. Niqua, Monique, Niqua or Que in their name. Yeah, bug, or they could be called bug. They could also be really heavy set, but they don't have to be. Flora in reverse, or they have a nasty flora. Period. Peridot. Green. Or this person does nasty things with their money to hurt people. Ernie, yeah. And they don't even earn it. Or they haven't earned it. And they have to pay off a debt. So you were the next person. Dolph, young Dolph. That could be related to what happened to young Dolph. Why he died. For real. He was a gangster. He shot back at they ass. He like, if I'm going out swinging like Ahmaud Arbery. That was shot by two men. Or one man shot him, but like harassed by... Hi, y'all. I'm back. I am back, all right? But I'm going to end it, okay? Because that scared the fuck out of me to stop it. But yeah, Albert, Fat Albert, Bill Cosby, peace, or, you know, some other stuff, okay? Oh, nice. You could do that now? That's nice. Okay. What's the most popular thing you never done? They said start a Q&A thing. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all. Well, yeah, I did want to say this. I mean, get these from God. Okay, hopefully I'm on here for sure. And not gonna leave again. Jesus is the living word, bread of heaven, and he told me to add this extra thing: the only miracle worker, only one that could perform miracles. Okay, we spoke about Amara earlier. He's the original and official form of Jesus. So why he's the only one that could perform miracles? That's what made him special. Remember, I was talking about the bugs as well. I am a healer, yeah. In reverse, or these people are not going to be able to heal. You know, I'm the healer. I'm the main person. I'm the judge, the doctor, the lawyer. Okay, the preacher, the teacher. Long as I got King Jesus, and then I wrote many other things on here, and but I always stick out that one because he told me to add that one later on. He said, "Well, I say, our ultimate savior, the Lamb. Oh, sorry, our ultimate sacrifice, the Lamb, grace. All is forgiven. A holy king. We are adopted. An everlasting Father. A wonderful counselor. Mighty God. Prince of Peace. And peace was one of the last cards that came out before we were really interrupted. What else, Jesus? What else, God? Okay, what else? What you like? A whole lot of the brat. Tyrese came out earlier too. What do you like? A whole lot of foreplay, right? Or what would you like? What would you like? I can work miracles, okay? It's your time for your miracle. Marvin Gaye came out earlier too. Sometimes when he does randomly come out, or I'm mentioning him randomly, someone is in the closet, all right? And God may not be happy with it, all right? Upgrade you, God. Like, yeah, I'm ready to upgrade you. How you gonna upgrade me? What's higher than number one? Or telling your enemies, like, how you gonna upgrade me? How you gonna make people follow you or something else opposed to me? Well, it's higher than number one. I'm number one. I win. You lose. I always win. I'm the Lord. I'm the wonderful counselor. Do I need to read it again? I walk this walk, okay? I'm a holy king. I am the king. The kid is the king. Wow. And I just, kind of put those synchronicities together last reading, or the reading before last, that the kid is the king. Bridget, I am rigid in reverse. I was being rigid. I was trying to be respectful. God is saying, I'm the goddess of the eternal flame. So Mother God energy, especially if you believe in Mother God. You don't have to. But this is fiery fairy energy. Wow. Remember earlier I was saying the ghost, it could be like an angel around you that's hot as fish grease. Okay. We give glory to God and it is shared back. Nice. Thanks. Look. And God is thanking you. You ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about none. None is here, okay? You're a nun. You're a holy one. You're precious to God, French Montana, all right? Someone could be from Montana. Hannah Montana. Hera came out earlier. Rick James, okay? Another form of Ra. If you want to know what Ra is really like, God is really like, study what Rick James was. Or think about what Rick James was to you, all right? Maybe you need to write a list of what you think God is, all right? Anyway, God loves music. So do I. Let's communicate. She's a super freak guy. Yeah. That song also got a similar beat to Can't Touch This by Hammer, MC Hammer. Those names and initials could be significant as well. Super freak guy. Yeah. You shouldn't touch with you shouldn't touch them. They're gonna leave you out nothing. They were trying to make me remix my remix, okay? Because in my Fire and Butter song by Rick James and Tina Marie, I say I should have ran this match across your lips and set your house on fire. Walk through your ashes, okay? And I should have left you without shit to brush your teeth, okay? So you're going to be walking barefooted up in these streets. Some of them, all right? Because of what they did to you or somebody else. This is also one of my songs. It's called Help as well. Someone's name could be Yolanda as well. Yeah. I can't do this by myself. Oh, Lord, I need your help. Please send your grace to me, 'cause you're the only one that I need. I'm calling out to you, 'cause I know you always come through. Please send your grace to me, 'cause you're the only one that I need. You're the only one I need. Lord, I love you. You're the only one I need. Lord, I thank you. You're the only one I need. Lord, you are true. So we look to you. Yes. Yes. Everlasting abundance of health and wealth is here. God wants to tell you, let you know. Lashimi energy, not lack. Okay. She like, I'm not associated with lack. Where you get that from? Okay. Yeah, these mothers are going to probably even be the one to deliver something as well in your will, because it was God's will. It's my will. God is reminding you by the men of standard. It was my will for them to be together, then to have a woman, especially a man of standard, a gentleman. Or, going from a boy to a man, going from a girl to a woman as well. And somebody's trying to stop that, or somebody noticed that. It's like, you really matured, and it makes them kind of feel bad of who they ended up being, because they can't say they matured. No one can say they matured. God can't even say they mature. Another Beyonce and Jay-Z song, bass, hi-hat, deja vu. Yeah, the dream is coming true. Deja vu, the dream is coming true. So one name could be dream as well. My intuition is on point. Thank you. I love you. Zora Neale Hurston. Okay. I am the GOAT. I am the soul that God wants me to be. I am truly me, and that includes the one I used to be. The one who isn't afraid of where they come from, even if it's from the place where they call people dumb. My mind used to play tricks on me, but I forgive it, because we just did not understand each other fully. I admit it. Yeah, I said it. Even when they committed me, I couldn't forget it. And I'm glad that I didn't, because admitting it meant that I was almost done and close to the victory that I already won. The one I hope for the most, as I sit and make my toast and watch and see the world tell me that my peeps and celebrities did things that stopped them on the road to where they needed to be. If I was them, I'd forgive them too. But I'll be doing it to let they ass know that I ain't scared of you, and I never would be. Oh, best believe me, because you done too much, and you walked away freely. And to the ones still fighting, you better watch your back too, before they get bored and want to snuff your light too. Nah, I'm cool. You showed me enough. Now I must grab my stuff before you try to huff and puff and blow my house down. Oh no, man, you'll never make me frown again. Ooh, wait. Let's just not pretend you don't like our men, and I don't say this to offend. I'm just saying that I could spend time playing a quite enjoyable game of pretend with my kids. All right, that's my poem. Let's not pretend. All my songs coming out. But yeah, this couple did a lot. Okay, had they fingers in so many pots, but we're gonna beat down the block. Okay, because we the best thing God got. All right, we the best God has ever had. You're the best thing I never knew I needed. Now it's so clear that I had you here with always. Nia, okay? For the way you changed my plans. You're my perfect distraction. And the way you took the ideas that I had, make everything that you wanted to grab. Something like that. Nia, best thing I never knew I needed. And it's also on that movie, Princess and the Frog. Okay, Tiana, a princess, did come out earlier. Tiana, Nipsey, okay, or Myers, or their name is in Myers as well. Or Mateo, I heard. Mateo. Something like that. Nipsey. Grinding on my life. Sacrifice. Hustle, pay the price. You want a slice, you gotta roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding on my life. Yeah, all my life I've been grinding on my life. Sacrifice. Hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, you gotta roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding on my life. We don't want to touch that shit. We'll get our own. We got our own. Or we got God who's going to do it for us, okay? Won't he do it? My vibes are high and great, okay? Because maybe God is even pointing out like how well you're handling certain things despite this fuck shit people was doing. Fraud niggas, y'all niggas. That's that shit I don't like. Yo shit. Make believe. I'm rapping about my own life. Woo! That's real, nigga. Woo! You bitches dead, nigga. Woo! The power's in my hand, nigga. Well, get them bitches the chair, nigga. Smile in my face is what I don't like. They swear your whole sound, that's a sound bite. The media crucify me like they did Christ. They want to find me not breathing like they found Mike. Ooh, Ooh, girl run her mouth only out of spite. And now I'll never trust a woman, never in my life. I was in too deep, like Makai fight. In that pretty so deep, I could have drowned twice. Rose gold, Jesus priest with the brown ice. Getting good, eating vegetarian with the brown rice. Girls kissing girls, cause it's hot, right? Unless they use a strap on, then they not tight. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life. We hanging out the windows, about to be a Suge Knight. Free roll, dun 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 dun. That nigga dun. Something like that. Chief Keef King Louis. This is Shy, right? Right? Look, Chi-Town keep coming out. A fuck nigga, that's the shit I don't like. A snitch nigga, that's the shit I don't like. A bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Sneak this ass. I feel like shit in my body. Okay? Feel like shit in my fucking body. But they gonna make you feel it. Not in a good way. That's Jacquees that keep coming out. And Lloyd and Jacquees. Y'all wanna be bad, yeah. You about to be screaming for your daddy. I am chosen, okay? We choose you, baby. You are next. You're next in line to get that ass whooped. Okay? I am ascending. Yeah, we going up so high. John Legend. You're about to be a legend. Oh, you try to fuck with the legend's path. All right, Seneca. Yeah, sin, nigga. Okay. Or y'all wanted to be bad. Although you wanna be bad, babe. Seneca is one of Jesus' kids. All right, them kids are mad. You fucking piss the kid off. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It comes out. I look at her name as oh yeah. You want to fucking piss us off? Jesus, you're the center of my joy. Okay, I'm gonna stay centered. I am fierce though. I am mad. Okay, I am livid. It take a lot. Some of these people a long time to get here. So God is like, oh, all right. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. All right. You are an ascended master. You try to fucking play the master. Somebody thought they could sit in your throne. They thought they could take your spot. Mary Magdalene, yes, she was energy. Okay. Her kids coming out. Okay. Oh, her kids is standing in the front. Okay. What is that? It's like one of those drama series. And like the premise of the story, it was like this wolf. She was part of this wolf pack. And then she ended up attacking the Luna of the pack. And so the man that she was supposed to marry was with the Luna or wanted the Luna more. So this Luna found the perfect opportunity to like banish this person. And then the man agreed, even though he was supposed to be with the other person or had been with the other person, because when this person left the whatever that field is called, the pack, and when this person left the pack, she was pregnant, but when she was leaving the pack, she has a wolf inside of her, so she was hearing the wolves talking to her. She said, why you do that? Because she knew it was him. Was it a him? I don't know. But she knew it was the wolf that did it and not her actually attacking him. So something like that is significant. Wargs. A lot of warg energy. Channeling. So what your attack, what your bad action was, it really wasn't you. It was probably God. You know, God connects us to our spirit animals. They are on our team. Like in my family, we had wolves that have been in our family since our family was created. But some of y'all have that type of thing. It could be with a wolf. It could be with another spirit animal as well. All right. But Mary Magdalene, she didn't want to budge until she got with her man. All right. Because she knew what God had promised her. So a lot of people have been getting in the way of God's promise. But God's promise always comes true because God never lies. All right. Must I read you Jesus' card again? But it says, I follow my heart necessarily. Thank you for your heart and your health, and guidance. Okay. Even that was giving me organ donors, or someone taking someone's organs as well, or doing something so they can get someone's organs because they're on their last limb. Okay, you try to kill the healer. I did a reading that said, don't try to poison ivy. Don't ever try to poison ivy. You can't even touch poison ivy. You're just fueling poison ivy. All right. Seeing the unknown, knowing the unknown, and hearing the unknown no longer scares me. In reverse, it's scaring the fuck out of them. God is gonna scare the fuck out of them. You want to play back? You want to be bad? You want to be bad now? Okay, who's bad? You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. All right. From Michael Jackson songs, Bad. Your butt is mine. Show you right. Show your face in broad daylight. I'm telling you, you know what I feel. I'm lock you up. We shoot to kill. Come on, come on, get up now. And don't say nothing, but watching what you doing, cause I'm bad. I'm mad. Come on. Okay, I'm bad and mad. All right. I love myself just for who I am. God is saying. I'm bad and mad, all right? I'm the bad one. And then Rick James comes back out. Yeah. Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your house. But Oshun energy means, oh shit, you in. And she says, I am sunshine. You are my sunshine. But somebody was trying to take somebody's sunshine away. I don't even want to sing that song because it was making me sad. Michael Jackson come out again. But then, all right then. I told you, remember the time. Justice, okay? Remember the time you got them involved in the Justice Department? You the reason why somebody was in the Justice Department. Somebody saw you. The Justice Department saw you. Because they lie. That's all they do is lie. Or they try to make you out to be, like I said earlier, what they actually are. Negate what the fuck they did, what bad actions they did, but highlight yours. That could have possibly just probably been mistakes. Reactive actions. So they reactively abusing your, there is reactive abuse, bitches. Anyway, I understand the universe's language. Yeah, I understand. Or do you not understand? Whoa. Getting that song, Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Papa coming home. Got to get you that Daddy Mac. Mac Daddy. Nacho Daddy. Okay. Or is they Nacho Daddy? Well, that's Nacho Daddy. But somebody like nachos. Okay. It's Nacho Man. I got your man and you can't do anything about it. Okay. Lady Saw. Okay. Ooh. See, dismembered. But that movie Saw could also be significant. The Clown, It, as well. This motherfucker look like a clown, or they could have red hair, or look like a clown, do makeup like a clown and everything. Have shit. Yeah. Anyway, I have kind and loving friends. Yeah, these friends, they're gonna get in your ear. Empower animals. So you see, y'all spirit animals attack y'all friends. Okay. I am walking in my authenticity. What other animals want to come out? Yeah, then my owl guardian wanted to come out. I don't know if I mentioned it. I'll probably put it right back in there. And that was on I Have Wisdom, okay? So it's like, it wouldn't be wise for some of them, but you were wise in how you reacted, how you did things. I was just talking about reactive abuse. People are dealing with narcissists. We deal with narcissists that aren't just our significant others. Sometimes they're significant others' family. And they be so blind. And it don't be nothing but to, kind of put the mirror up to your family member. If you feel like, okay, that's them, that's their reactions to you and stuff like that. That's not me. That's not my fault. Or this is my mom. This is my dad. This is my sister. This is my brother. This is my cousin. This is whoever, auntie, uncle, whoever the family member is. So I'm trying to stay out of it and be neutral. The best you could do is show them what they're doing. Put the mirror up. Maybe stop faking like you're not like them. Especially if you are. But if you're so damn innocent, What are you waiting for? My buddy, my buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes, my buddy, my buddy. Okay. Somebody got your back. I got your back, boy. Through the highs and the lows. Yeah. Carrie Hilson and T.I. or T.I. and Carrie Hilson got your back. But my buddy or my booty, okay? So somebody was trying to cover their ass with a key. Someone's really, like, you probably had to prove like you had a lease, but somebody else didn't get to prove that, and they were actually the one being deceptive. Someone's name could be Destiny. Back and forth. We're not going back and forth with you no more. Bye, Leah. There is the Liyah. Hey, now it's your birthday. Happy birthday to ya. That's my song that I wrote for Jesus on Jesus' birthday, The Loyal, okay? Or I say Yeshua on here because I love to call him Yeshua when I found out that he likes to be called that, or just, that was his name. I loved hearing that. It was the sweetest name I heard, okay? It really was. I have salvation, okay? Because God forgives you, all right? But somebody about to have to face the music, face the sun, feel the fire. Feel us. Or God. Most importantly, God, though. You about to feel the fire. I am alive in reverse. Yeah, they not about to be alive. I'm alive. It's alive. No, you ain't waking up this experiment. Okay? We raising our ass up off the table. Watch out, motherfucker. That movie, Avatar, could be significant. The first one. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here, okay, while I can, okay, because all this shit that coming out, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, my shit just randomly cut off again. It wasn't random the first time, but I felt like it was random, and I was very surprised to be able to get my ass back on here, all right? You are never alone, signed by God, okay, see? You weren't alone either. You weren't alone. Now, team up on that, Michael Jackson energy, all right? You are not alone. We are here with you. And I am here with you. He was another incarnation of Jesus, my son. That's why God took him. They conspired against him. They told their lies against Michael Jackson. I'm over here like showing it like y'all can see the card. I'm holding it up like you can see it. Hezekiah Walker, God Favor Me. They whispered, conspired, they told their lies. God favors me. Okay, Rachel, Keisha. My soul grows every day in every lifetime. Marvin Sapp is also in that song, and DJ Rogers, okay? Those names already came out too. In every lifetime. You're immortal, okay? You're going to live for a long time if you're not. Energy, okay, What'd you say? And they also are connected. He's also connected to the star ancestors, our family. They live for a long time. Their lowest life is like 300 years. All right, that's 3 of our lifetimes if we make it to 100. All right, I am free from the prison of doubt. Paul's energy. I mentioned his name earlier. I can move forward to all good. Okay, Paul energy. Yeah, hi Paul. And then he says, I learned to be content despite my circumstances because I know God got my back. I did a reading about that. It's not too long. You should check it out if you're interested in that type of thing. You're in for a great surprise. Did it about 2 months ago. Perhaps 3. I could play a game or 2, but when it's a bore, I quit it. But anyway, I love myself just for who I am. Yes, because we love ourselves. 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 We love our. We about to change the game when this digital drop. Somebody could be going viral. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Okay, I'm not gonna sing it. Whitney, I knew you was here. All right, list out all the things you love about yourself. Here's a reminder: loving yourself just for who you are. That's Beyonce and Nicki. Okay, Sagittarius and a Virgo could be hanging together. Okay, or somebody wants to hang out with you. I heard all things taken from me will be returned plus more. Amen. Okay, we declare that justice. That's justice. Okay, and I saw one side of the car earlier and I didn't get to turn it over. I exude nothing but positive energy. I banish negative and turn it into love. I banish. It's going to disappear from existence. I don't know what more I can say, okay? And I originally created this deck for just me and God, okay? And it was more of an empowerment deck for me, I didn't even want to share, let's the things we do together. Let's just keep in private. Me, I'm moving silent. Drake, okay? Heart and desire. No, fire and desire. Fire, baby. Yeah. Miracles are happening for us all the time. Jesus, and then it comes right back out with Jesus again. Two different cards. He like, I told you. I try to tell you, okay? I am the only one who performs miracles. I don't know who they thought they were. And I don't know who you thought I was, okay? All right, Yeshua, don't hurt us now. All right, we didn't know. We did know, but we didn't, all right? This is also a song I sung for my son. It's a diaper song. Made for my son when he was younger. Gotta get that diaper. Gotta get that diaper. Gotta get that diaper. Yeah, okay. Because that used to be my baby used to. My baby used to. A lot of things used to bother him. Especially when we went around people or people would come around us who didn't like me, and that's how I caught on to knowing when my son telling me someone else didn't like me, even if I didn't feel it. I trusted it, and it's got me very far. It saved me from a lot of shit. I'm not perfect, and I'm not perfect at interpreting what a child says, or the energy of a child says as well. I'm not trying to belittle him at all. I really respect him. I really respect who God created him to be. Somebody could be changing a diaper. Oh, this is my song, Uncomfortable Around You. I'm like, this is my song, it came on the radio, okay? On the radio. Oh, on the radio. Oh, on the radio. Or someone who had a radio show is very significant, but that could be coming for somebody. All we need is the faith of a mustard seed. Faith without works is dead, okay? True effort and faith is all we really need to manifest our dreams, okay? Those dreams are coming because you kept the faith. You kept the faith and you didn't give up. My house will be safe, beautiful, and big enough to raise a loving, healthy family. Motherfuckers mad because you got flavor. They call it attitude. All right. Nigga, you the one salty. You the one that got an attitude. You're the one that's non-offensive, but offensive at the same time. You claim you non-offensive. Niggas be offending you every which way, say rude shit to you. And got a nerve to call you offensive. Got a nerve to call you unaccountable, not able to accept accountability, responsibility, when they're the one not accepting responsibility, distributing their power in the wrong way. It ain't over until God says it's over. Moretta Brown Clark. So his name could be Amigo. Literally. Or somebody's friend. Or somebody thought they was your friend. Or you thought somebody was their friend. They're not. Whoever you think it is, they're not. Listen, I was just talking to my baby. I'm talking about my baby. Me listening to what he's saying. Even then, if I don't understand it like that. But I respect it enough. These disrespectful motherfuckers. And got a nerve to say you're problematic. But, like I said before, I give it to God and I meant it. Yeah, and I'm about to read my Uncomfortable Around You song, okay? But it says, interesting enough, this one comes out. I have enough money and resources to pay my bills and even more to enjoy life with my beautiful, loving, healthy family. We won't have it any other way. Might as well yell, huh? You treat me like I yell all the time, right? Might as well be that. Motherfuckers take kindness for weakness. And then say what the fuck they want about you. Say what the fuck they want to you. I accept all help that God, and I put like sun rays around God, has for me. 'Cause what God has for me, it is for me. Ask and it shall be given unto you. Make your intentions and requests known. Shekinah energy. Mother God energy. Yeah, she fights. Wow. Shakia, yeah. She kin to you. Someone's kin to you and did that shit. A kin. Someone's name could be Sharp, Manuel, Ward. Make a wish. Selena energy. On the radio. Motherfuckers hate your fucking guts. But the first one at the scene when something fucking happened to you. I did a reading. After that, it said, they're infiltrating the place you're frequenting. And after the reading that says, because you were content, this is all they gonna get. Or I didn't even get to say that title. But yeah, I did a reading that said, oh yeah, that's the one I said it was gonna be a surprise or something like that. You're in for a surprise if you watch that movie, that video. Yeah, it was like a movie, huh? Right? Crazy. The encounter and everything, huh? The motherfuckers knew about this video. And they hate my fucking guts. But it says, the title is, since you were content, well, no. Since that was all you can get, hopefully you were content. Because now this is all they could get, basically. Because God gave them the whole plate. Gave them the power to distribute it to you. Bubbles. Someone's name could be Bubbles. Gave you the power. Gave them the power to distribute it to you. And they gave you like 5% of what they supposed to give you. So they ain't give you all of anything. And God gave them a huge amount compared to yours. And they gave you 10%, 5% of what you were supposed to get. Not all that they got, what you were supposed to get. And you were content with that. You made the best of it. And that wasn't enough for them. They had to come back and swing at you again. You're not supposed to be happy with this little bit. I'm supposed to be throwing shade at you, bitch. I have grace. I am grace. The precious Lamb of God. You touched the anointed. Touched them. I did a reading about that not too long ago. Stop touching people's kids' hair. And that includes with the insults. I don't know if it's even available to the public anymore. But I'm about to release back them fucking every fucking video that I did. Try to fucking save people's reputation while you squandering mine. Try to forgive you while you grudging against me. I would never give you my forgiveness. Ever. You will literally die trying. Motherfuckers. 50 Cent could be significant. Kuan Yin, I was talking about power earlier too. Kuan Yin is a female Buddha and she in reverse, bitch. Alright? She not being nice no more. She's nothing but niceness and sweetness. Fuck that. Fuck that. She gotta go. Sorry I'm yelling if I'm yelling in your ear. The divine God is ordering my steps. Look at that. And this came out earlier, but I didn't see the other side, okay? But yeah, so I'm going to leave it here. Thank you, God. The universe loves me. The universe loves me, okay? So if you believe in just the universe vibes and stuff like that, and vibes are high and great came out again, Nipsey, all right? London. Even that place, okay? Motherfuckers want shit all to themselves. Don't even want to fucking share. So let me read my fucking song. This is actually a remix to a song that was inspired by Nipsey. Ah, thank you for reminding me. You were reminding me. Thank you. I appreciate it. So a man, Leo, could be very significant. Nipsey was a Leo. But yeah, he inspired me to write this song. Well, the original one, and then I remixed it. He probably was inspired me of that too. But yeah. So I'm going to do the original one. I'm comfortable with me. All right. Comfortable with me. By me. Equilla. All right. But I don't really like to resonate with that. Not because I hate myself. I hate who that bitch has been able to be to you motherfuckers. You don't deserve her. That's why God took Michael away. A lot of motherfucking rich homie Quan. Is that my rich NYBLT? Rich homie Quan, young dog. Yeah, young dog. Dolphins came out. Dolphin means about playing as well. But smart, intelligent. Laughing. Having joy. We will have joy. Joy will come in the morning for us. Yesterday, yeah, that's what the reading said. I'm not going to tell y'all how I feel about something. And you shouldn't either. Or I don't need to tell you about how I feel about it. And you shouldn't either. Most of that reading was me inquiring about how they feel. They so worried about how the fuck you felt about they fucking attacks. How the fuck you feel about your experience. How the fuck you taking it backfires. But yeah, I'm comfortable with me. Comfortable with me. I'm comfortable with my smile, my style, and my shape. I'm comfortable with my skin, my body, and my waist. I'm comfortable even if my hips are too wide to embrace. I'm comfortable from my head down to my feet. I'm comfortable. Now, you know me. I'm comfortable. Oh, yes, it's true, nigga. I'm comfortable. So, yeah, how about you? I'm comfortable. So don't try to judge my games because I'm so comfortable to ask if you will do the same. I'm comfortable. So many niggas want me. I'm comfortable. Plus they know I'm wild and free. I'm comfortable. So it's best you believe. I'm comfortable. Very comfortable with me. I'm comfortable with every fucking decision I made. Because God made it possible. God makes it happen for us. And I'm no motherfucking criminal. Because y'all trying to fucking prove y'all not criminals. But you got caught in the right web. You fuck with the right one. The wrong one, but the right one. Hey, you did it. You came in this field. And then you didn't even accept our olive branch. Give you a chance to stop fucking up. Bitches. Got me fucked up. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. Married to the city. Some of these bitches can't even fucking leave their city. Never fucking left their fucking city. Fucking talk about somebody. Anything. How they live their life. How they parent their children. Anything. None of y'all got room to talk. Nobody. Nobody. So my remix is uncomfortable around you. I'm uncomfortable and I try to stay away. I'm uncomfortable, but you stay all up in my face. I'm uncomfortable because you do everything to speak to me. I'm uncomfortable. I just wish you let me be. I'm uncomfortable because every time I speak, you think I'm so comfortable. So you take that chance to ignore me. I'm uncomfortable. You have me so confused, but I'm too comfortable with myself to take on your blues. I'm uncomfortable. That's why I can't ask for help. Because you make me uncomfortable when you scream, holler, and yelp. I'm uncomfortable. And you sit there and judge me like you ain't never been uncomfortable. Treated like trash and like you ain't free. I'm uncomfortable. But don't you dare worry. Since I'm so uncomfortable, God'll hear my plea. Because God wants me to be comfortable. So God will make me leave. I'm uncomfortable. So where I'll go, you might as well put an asterisk. I'm uncomfortable, and you done took a mad fucking risk. I'm uncomfortable. You shouldn't have never tried to flip. I'm uncomfortable. You should have said all that before the trip. I'm uncomfortable. So maybe even before you opened your motherfucking lips. I'm uncomfortable. Now, they should have just went zip, zip, zip. I'm uncomfortable. But thank you, truly. I'm uncomfortable. But I know when I'm being treated so unruly. I'm uncomfortable. But I do know what I need. I'm uncomfortable because you went back on what we agreed. And that may be because of greed. But that's okay. Because you'll end up just like me. I'm uncomfortable now, but it's just a stop on my path. But when you get here, you're going to think you're the psychopath. I'm uncomfortable. See, you try to judge me, but my uncomfortability is part of your destiny. I'm uncomfortable. So now you'll see what it's like to not feel free, being so uncomfortable as people kick you while you're down and working hard like a bee. I'm uncomfortable. So yeah, now it's your turn. I'm uncomfortable. So now it's best you learned. I'm uncomfortable, but I'm chosen, never deferred. I'm uncomfortable. Ha ha, you try to leave me on the curb. I'm uncomfortable. Wow, that's so absurd. But you know what? I'm still gonna fly like I'm a bird. I'm uncomfortable, very uncomfortable around you. But after this shit, I thank God I will never be bound to you. And I wrote this in 2024, around August 5th and 6th. And I was actually living with family at that time. In 2024. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to just leave it there, okay? Father God Thought did actually come out. He's on another deck. Wisdom at the top. He brought me to it. Let's close out with some tarot to get some more truth. Since these motherfuckers think I'm lying, all right? Since you think I'm lying, I might as well put an asterisk. Because you done took a mad risk, motherfucker. And I wrote this last year. And what I'm mainly focusing on and referring to, leading to, leaning towards, happened this year. Look at prophecy. I don't need to lie. Instead of getting mad at what I try to warn you about, fix your actions. Okay, step on your bunions and I hope they bleed, motherfucker. Ace of Cups, none but the truth. All my aces mean truth, especially Ace of Swords. Told you I drink the truth. She drinking champagne. I was getting like vacation. I was just talking about another time. So during that time, maybe you went on a vacation too. Knight of Swords, my Jesus card. Okay. Yeah, see, the true Holy Grail. His the last name was not Christ. It was Saying Grail, which translates to real singers. The original singer. We come from the bloodline of Jesus. The blood that keeps us, giving us strength from day to day. The only miracle worker. That type of blood runs in our veins. And you mess with that. You touch Jesus. You hurt Jesus. Not just his feelings. So, team that been conspiring with these people, get out now. Unless you want the same doom. But it probably won't be the same. It's probably going to even be worse. Because you are being disobedient, and that's offensive to God. That's disrespectful, mad disrespectful. So his name could be Chris, Casey, Caseyana. Three of Swords in reverse, yeah. Because God is a healer. 10 of Cups, we're healing this. We're bringing our families together. 4 of Swords, we dead in this shit. The shit will be put to rest or somebody's funeral. And it ain't gonna be her. It ain't gonna be him. That one you attack, it ain't gonna be them. It's gonna be you. It's you. It's you. Somebody sings in a choir at church. These church motherfuckers. These hypocrites. Page of Wands in reverse. Not everybody in the church is, but most of them are. Sorry, it's enough of y'all. It's enough of y'all. It's enough of y'all to be deemed that. Because Jesus is not in the church, no matter what you say. No matter how much you believe in God. The surefire or, the proof that you believe in God is to know what Jesus is really saying. Not what you think God is saying. And God will show you this to build. God will show you certain things about him or her, whatever you believe in. But we're going to focus on him, right? To show you, it's a sign of synchronicity to give you camaraderie or like build camaraderie with you. So if you think God is this straight up person, you don't know God. You don't know this God. And a lot of these people be like, I'm an ex-witch. I went back to Jesus. Where the fuck you go back to Jesus? How you go back to Jesus? Jesus ain't never left. But you went over there and left him. And he ain't gonna chase your ass. So where the fuck y'all going? What the fuck y'all believing in? Yeah, we were on drugs when we were doing witchcraft. We were doing this and this and that. Nigga, I don't even know how you motherfuckers look when you on drugs. Okay, I can't tell the signs. All right, and I don't care to tell your motherfucking signs, cause you ain't Jesus. I don't care to interpret what the fuck you say or do, cause you ain't Jesus. The Empress. You came out the Empress. I am the Empress. EMPRESSQUILL. Where's the dress? And you know what that means. A lot of you know what that means. Isn't my dress beautiful? Aren't I lovely? And you attack someone in a dress? Like I did the unicorn. Isn't she lovely? Trying to fucking fake. Yeah, a child and a mother or a son of a fire sign or a Cancer, a Libra, or a Taurus mother could be significant. 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, what you wish, what you made for bad, God turned into good. I also saw a Mother Mary pass by earlier. I feel Mary in reverse. She wasn't feeling Mary. But the Holy Trinity is up in the house, okay? Yeah, in the house, King of Coins. You're going down. Capricorn energy. Or a bitch is all in her fucking masculine energy. Can't be told nothing. 9 of Swords, and now you fucking crying. Experiencing paranormal activity. 5 of Cups, you fucking regret it. You better regret it. But regret it and change, motherfuckers. 244. That number could be very significant. relates to somebody, is kin to somebody. Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups, 8 and 8. So one birthday could be on August 8th, or a day that adds up to 8, like 17, 26 as well. The Fool in reverse, yeah, especially when someone was pregnant, could be significant. But yeah, someone ignored someone, and in my song, it was just saying, like, every time I try to speak, you take that chance to ignore me. Motherfuckers be deliberately ignoring you, making you feel like you confused or delulu, but they just ignored you. The King of Wands. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Okay, I thought it was the Emperor. Okay, the Empress is out here. So he turned in. You remember I was talking about earlier, like boy going to man, boys to men, Wanye. I forget the other ones. That show Family Feud could be significant as well. 9 of Wands. Okay. Oh yeah, he's like, I will fight for you. Oh, that wolf is coming up. Yeah. Because he probably didn't believe in the Emperor in him or something like that. And he rather paid small. Or he was more comfortable here. Like I was saying about God. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, he didn't want to come forward yet. But now he is. Especially about this Cancer. Or in regards to this fucking Cancer or a mother. 7 of Swords. Stealing some shit. Okay. Being sneaky. Conniving. Look at this. The Emperor comes out in reverse. Look at that. See? Yeah. He had to kind of... It's almost like he's putting on a show, like a Michael Jackson video or something. Like he puts on a show first. And I was talking about Queen Nefertiti and Nefertari earlier, and one of them is depicted on that video. Remember the Time, but it's also giving me that video of his "You Rock My World" with Chris Tucker in it. But it's like these things, and Bad also came out too. Like somebody made a performance. Or they try to just give you a little taste of something. And then they try to scare you probably a bit, intimidate you. Let you know what would happen if you don't do this or you don't obey. And you still did what you wanted to do. Okay, 8 of Coins, you still invest or you still was determined to do what the fuck you wanted to do. But the Emperor in reverse, Aries, could be dealing with you as well. Aries placements. The Tower, yeah, heavy Aries. Scorpio, yeah, someone could be going to prison. Cotton candy, someone could eat cotton candy, or it was, all right, or like it a lot. 4 of Wands in reverse. The Scorpio or Aries is getting a divorce. They leaving you, yeah, especially this Scorpio death. Or death is inevitable for the Scorpio. 7 of Cups. Okay, yeah. See, they were trying to make you feel like you were fucking delusional. And they the fucking delusional. They suffer a delusion. The cars get declined. Now they suffer in a depression. All right. They suffer in mental health issues. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, watching you with evil eye and shit. Something wrong with your motherfucking ass. Should be a crime to even respond to stupid shit like that. To take anything like that stupid. It should be a crime not to use your discernment. It should be a crime to not use your empathy. It should be a crime. Capital punishments. The fuck? Got us fucked up. You got us fucked up. And Jesus is on the top of this tarot deck. I'm about to go, y'all, though. I'm about to go. I was supposed to be in God. Oh, and that's the Emperor. Is that God? Oh my God. But Jesus on the top of this one. I saw it. I did. Yeah, there it go. And then he tried to hide behind the other card. Look at that. Jesus and God. Father and Son energy. What they doing? Getting money. What we doing? Getting money. What they doing? Hating on us. But they never cost cash money. Still the company, and bitch, I'm the boss. Studying like my daddy. Okay, somebody about to take over also. as well, or they inheriting something. I'm getting that movie this Christmas. Those actors, their names could be significant. Mago, you remember I said Migo? Mago, could be someone's name as well. Margot, Margaret, the magician. Okay, yeah, God is like, I'm the ultimate miracle worker. Jesus is like, I'm the ultimate miracle worker, basically. I'm the creator of all that. I'm the dad of all that. I'm the mom of all of that. God is saying. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I create the cups. I give the cups the same real energy. Wow. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there. I ain't gonna go too much into this. Oh, this Egyptian deck. All right. Yeah, the poppy is coming out. The Terrifying. Yeah, somebody's moving. Their throne. The Chariot. Wow, upright now. It ain't moving into leadership. Three of Pentacles, a job, a promotion. Well, Queen Nefertiti is on this Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so somebody is like watching your fucking shit and not paying attention to how things are affecting them. Some of them ignoring their children. They asking them for something. Mommy, mommy. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Whatever you meant for harm, God turned it into good. Like Father Joseph told his siblings. Which were really just siblings. I don't even think they was in-laws no more. Three bitches are on this fucking Ten of Swords kneeling and crying and shit. I know they will end up at my feet. Scorpio came out. I mean, the Death card came out twice in both tarot decks. Eight of Cups in reverse because they couldn't stop. We can't stop. Miley Cyrus. Okay. Two of Pentacles in reverse. And now they about to be walking barefooted up in these streets. They're going to be the backup dancers. A backup dancer could really be significant. What you want? Baby, I got what you need. You know I got it. Wands in reverse because they was fucking lustful, or they power about to be stripped away. And on this card, this Death card, Anubis is here. His name translates to me as a new bitch. Okay, he's the son of Seth. They stunt like they daddy. Okay, they are misunderstood, but also Anubis represents what it's like for a kid to be free to be themselves. He has this awesome power too. Austin, Texas. Could be significant as well. But it also could mean abundance. But yeah, they're begging motherfuckers. They're begging God to not kill them because they feel death. They sense it. They've been praying about that every day. Oh, you must be in trouble. Five of Pentacles, praying for more money and shit. You taking other people's pentacles. Some of them threw your pentacles away. Threw money away on purpose just to get to you. Someone could really like Oreos as well. Hid money from you. Withheld money as a sign of, withholding love. Five of Pentacles. I don't know if y'all heard me shuffle. It came out again. It dropped in my lap. The strength, especially towards a Leo. Okay, the Hangman, because they wanted to fucking sacrifice them. And Amarad is on this picture. He got somebody on their knees and he grabbing them by their hair. Somebody about to fight. They about to neck if you butt because you came after the Empress. Okay, a mother. The Hangman, someone was trying to fucking get the mother out the way. Yeah, the moon could have been that, hiding that fucking secret. And Amarad is on this fucking King of Swords, but the leader of the community is always going to win and prevail. We are spiritual warriors. The Nine of Wands in reverse. You could be seeing bunnies, follow the rabbit type of shit. You weren't being obedient. And that's why God doesn't mind dealing with you uncensored. With no filter. No lube, motherfucker. Don't drop the soup. Yeah, balance justice. But this Temperance, the Sagittarius felt it, all right? They felt it for breaking your heart. Three of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles. They could have been stingy with you with money or hid money from you. Thought you was after they fucking money. You probably had your own too. The fuck? Anyway, they got y'all fucked up. They got us fucked up. All the way fucked up. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and trusting me to be your reader. Again, if you're new here, welcome. If you're OG, God and Goddess, still what up? Thank you so much for tuning back in. I hope my message bless you and we continue to connect as well. If you are new here, I hope you consider and decide to subscribe already. Join this tribe. If you did, welcome. You'll love it here. May not like everything I say, but you'll love it here, okay? Because kindness really does start here, all right? But we do got to fight back sometimes because they be having us fucked up. They be really mistaking our kindness for weakness and make it look like an illness to us. because they don't know how to accept it. They don't understand what it's like to be kind to somebody, to even receive kindness, because all they put out is nasty energy. I was mentioning something like that earlier as well. But anything you want in this reading to come true, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon, whether it's good or bad, okay? I don't know if y'all learned about prophecy today or how true my prophecies are going to be, all right? And I've seen some scary prophecies that I don't even really like to share. But I've been sharing them more lately, the scary prophecies. Trying to fucking cover y'all ears for y'all. But y'all think I'm small fish. Nah, I'm a tall fish that walks on his fins, motherfucker, without getting tired. Know that. Know that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all here though. I hope this message blessed you and you enjoyed it. Thank you, God and God's team, for your messages today. I hope I did y'all justice. Shout out to my all the new family that's been coming in over time, and stuff like that. It's been a long journey for us. They find every which way to attack us. They attacking me now, and I feel it. It's all good. It's all good because I'm stepping on bunions. They know I know. They are just smiling in my face, and that's the shit I don't like. It's Don't Like, that I was singing earlier, by Kanye West, Chief Keef, and he made the original I Don't Like song, but they did a remix to it. So that's significant. Chief Keef and Pusha T, Big Sean, and Jadakiss. Names and initials are very significant, okay? Derivatives of those names and stuff like that. But yeah, so I love y'all. Kiss your kids for me. All right. You know who I love. You know who I'm talking to. Good night. Okay. And if y'all don't know, I do try to come here every day, at least in the morning. Okay. If it's God's willing, let's just say. All right. But if y'all don't want to get murdered, if y'all on his teams conspiring with them, just get out. Just go. Just go somewhere else. All right. Have nothing. Okay. If you cling on them for dear life because of what they give you, what they provide for you, it's pennies. It's grains of sand compared to what God could provide for you and do to you because of this. It's not a threat, it's a warning, literally. Be careful with me. My heart is not a not a play toy. Anyway. Well, yeah, bye. That's Cardi B. Oh, Aisha Curry. How y'all feel about that now? How you like them apples?